I can't get this girl off my internet. Okay, maybe she left me. Hold on.
I can't get this girl off the internet.
Oh my God, she's back. It's back. Right.
What the fuck?
I'm being haunted. Okay. I think I got it.
Why did you do this? What did you do to deserve this?
I know. They're oh no, it's back.
Turn your phone off. What the mother hucking hucker?
Yeah.
Does everybody hear this?
I think J-Lo's down with anything rap and ratchet. I mean, I'm good with that.
Somebody let this hood rat. We're gonna modulate your voice.
This is so weird.
You know what? I think J-Lo had Matt Goodman's kryptonite. When she started wanting to rap, he just couldn't shine. He wasn't getting it.
Oh my God. Hey, Hope. You smell like cinnamon and vanilla from the shower. Nah, what up, Trick?
It's still here.
Hey. You're fucked. You should do the Remy Ma song. Hey.
I don't even know the song. Is this Cardi B?
There is.
Cardi, get the hell off my computer. You're stalking me. I don't like it.
Or was it jump? Was it a jump? I think it was a jump. I always get confused with jump and a trick. Is a jump and a trick the same thing?
Nah.
Shit, what's a jump?
Listen, I have to show you. I can tell you.
Really?
Yeah, really.
A jump versus a trick?
Girl. Danny, don't.
I can't commit to violence today.
The violence is strong within us.
Dark side's wanting to come out.
The demons are getting restless.
They are.
Oh, I got a fade?
Not a good
Not till
deal.
tomorrow.
That's fucked up.
What the? There you go.
Better have the words on front.
Yep, you better look at them words.
Is not a test on rapid speed. And me, the crew.
Randy, you're off feet. You gotta wait for the intro to go through.
Just another one bites the dust.
Hold on.
Have it your way.
Well, so far, yeah, I brought two friends along.
Wu-Tang is for the children.
Made it on the radio.
Hip hop, hip to the hip hip rock. You don't stop to rock to the bang bang boogie. Set up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm a rapping to the beat. I said me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try. I said I am a wonder mic, and I'd like to say hello to the black, to the white, to the red and the brown, the purple and yellow. Well, first you gotta bang bang, to boogie to the boogie, set up, jump the boogie to the bang bang boogie, let's rock. You don't stop, let your rhythm and your body rock. Feel so fun, you heard my voice, and I brought your friends along. The next song on the mic is my friend Hank. Come on and sing that song, check it out. And the rest is the FLY. You see, I go by the code of the doctor of the mixed reason. I'll tell you why. You see, I'm 6'1" and I'm tons of fun, and I dress to a T. I got more clothes than Muhammad Ali, and I dress so viciously. I got a bodyguard, I got 2 big cars, that definitely ain't the whack. I got a Lincoln Continental and a sunroof Cadillac, so school, I take a move, which is really on the wall. I got a color TV, I can see the Knicks play basketball. Him to talk about than a sucker could ever spend. But I wouldn't give a sucker a bum with the rough neck, and I'll do it again. Everybody said hotel, motel, what you gonna do today? Say what?
Yeah.
Everybody said hotel, motel, holiday inn. And then you take a friend, a Master J, my mellow, and it's what you want to do. Well, it's on and on, and the beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I said M-S-T-E-R, a G with a double E, and I can go by the name of the full name and the method called Just G. All over the world by the foxy ladies and the pretty girls I'm going in history. Ever be. Now I'm feeling the highs and I'm feeling the lows. Your toes near. I said, damn. You start doing the freak. I said, damn. Then you throw your hand high in the air. You're right. It's the rest of the gang, but I'll rap the beat just to say it. I got a little face and a pair of brown eyes. Hypnotized, singing on and on and on and on, and the beat don't stop until the break of dawn. On and on like a hot butter pop, the pop, bitty bitty bop, the bop bop, ba doo dop. I guess by now you can take a hunch and find that I am the baby of the bunch, and that's okay. I still keep it stride. On and on and on and on. All right, enough torture.
And that's my
So
does
You killed it.
what? Yeah,
Great version.
the Bill Halsey version.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was
You're being what by a female?
He's gonna sign you a record deal, is what I think I heard him say.
Okay.
It's for real, guys. Have a good day. Was it that on and on and on and on?
Like
Was that what Soldier ran?
Don't you like the backup singer? Seth was right there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know the song. I used to sing it in the clubs.
Yeah, it was like
It was a national anthem back in the.
like stand on the stage and do your thing. One time I stood on a speaker and I danced, and one of the guys from Fame picked me up and I almost crashed my head into the ground. He turned me upside down, and I'm not an upside down person. I'm like, okay, he's high and he just dropped me. I think I'm dead. Okay, great. End of story. But here I am to tell it, so we're good.
I met the singer of this band, Something Corporate, and I said something so terrible to him. He probably.
Who'd you meet?
Okay, there was this game called the Emo Game, and it was like this game with all the emo bands, and Something Corporate was in it. So I thought that he was gonna get this reference if I made it to the lead singer, but he didn't. So he just looked at me like I was crazy. But I am crazy, so it makes sense that he looked at me that way. Because in the game, he goes to Anna Nicole's vagina.
Anna Nicole. What? What you doing, Lois?
Yeah, that was the game. And you had to save them.
Her dead vagina?
I think she might have been alive at the time.
They just showed her daughter. Have you seen her daughter? She looks like she came out okay, like with her dad.
They all left? Like, what happened? Where'd they all go? Like, what the fuck? Why am I here? What?
I don't know.
I just saw funny Instagram ad too. Oh my god.
What'd you see?
It was you know how they do these things now where everybody's a baby on IG? Like you can
Yeah.
So they did one of Trump saying that I told Nancy Pelosi to stop drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked, and then he said she looked like shocked, and then you see a picture of her eyebrows are like really high. Oh, where is my? Is she here? No. ID coffee. Coffee.
Yep. It's coffee 30.
Coffee. I need lots of coffee.
How was your Father's Day, Seth? Chill?
Yeah, pretty much. To be quite honest. Woke up. Relaxed all day. And then went and
Are you phased out there for a second?
we got kosher sandwich for the boys and I.
Nice.
Delicious. Absolutely delicious. In fact,
I didn't have to cook, I
still
got to
my-
watch TV.
I think I still have my other half in the fridge.
Do you even know what else is gonna seal or get to it?
No, thank God. But it's damn good. Oh, it was a Reuben, kosher Reuben.
Nice. Sandwiches don't last too long in my house. Leftovers don't last too long. It's like whoever gets to it first. Unless it's something that everybody hates. And my wife, she knows don't touch my sandwich because most of the time it has horseradish, which she can't stand.
Okay, now we can do this coffee. Looking at my watch, it looks about that time. Yeah. Getting that coffee in. Hi, Leslie.
Sorry, I didn't mean to leave. I forgot I was modded, and then I was like, oh, I'm done.
You're such a horrible person for leaving.
And then J-Lo got the mod.
Oh,
Got the green button.
I'm sorry.
She got a green button.
Oh my god, I got a rebutton. Oh,
Oh,
I have to end the room now. I'm in charge on now. God, it feels good.
You're right, yeah.
God, it feels good for my hole.
Right up my hole. Oh my God, I feel like
blow on it a little.
Leslie, I feel like another man.
I feel like a new man. Leslie, are you a comedian in a comedy club? I have been. You have?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
I've seen
have.
her now.
I have been paid.
Well, like, when can we come watch it?
Not really doing it right now.
Well, why not? What the fuck not? Why'd you give up? Don't give
I
up.
wouldn't say I gave up, but
You know what?
work.
You know what I would pay for? Let's say we planned in advance. We had a comedy night. and you charged, I would pay for this shit. I would pay for it.
Yeah. Well, we have to pay anyway to get in, right? Like, I come support you.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. I wonder if I ever saw you. Like, tell me places that are
Greenwich Village Comedy Club.
Which one?
Greenwich Village. Broadway.
Did you ever go to Greenwich Village Comedy Club? Yeah, in the city.
And then a couple spots here. And then I do these pun tournaments, obviously, but haven't really been feeling those lately.
Wait, like the ones here. Wait, when you said here, tell me the names of the places here. You're here.
The DC Improv.
DC Improv. I
Beer
thought you were in New
Baron.
Jersey.
No, I'm in DC.
Why did I think you were in
Yeah,
New
she's
Jersey?
in the DMV.
You wrong, baby. I don't
Oh
know.
shit, you're far. Okay, can you
not
just
far.
come perform in New York?
Yeah, I was. I don't know. Honestly, I just didn't really get a kick out of it as much as I thought I would.
Oh, all right, gotcha.
At the kegger party that I'm throwing.
Yeah.
She's more
I like
like a
fun.
pod. She's more like I gotta get her on my podcast.
I'm so upset right now. I did not know you have to deadhead petunias. Oh,
Oh my God! Look, Miss Shirley is here.
Miss Shirley, you know you're deadhead petunias. I didn't know that.
Hey, good morning.
Hello, hello.
Morning.
Good morning. Morning.
Okay, for real, I did not know you have to deadhead petunias. I always wondered why. By this time, I'm like, I just bought these. Why are they looking like fuck? Sorry, shit.
Who taught you that you needed to deadhead
I read
petunias?
an article about it.
Honey, I'm doing it on the daily. I walk out there and I deadhead the petunias.
I mean, I love that for other flowers. I did not think you had to for petunias. My God.
You mean you cut their heads off?
What, they're barrels or something?
Shirley, are you mad?
Miss Shirley, good lord.
I pinch off the petunias' little heads so they'll grow more flowers.
She does it in the name of the Lord.
Oh, honey, don't get me started this morning.
Oh, my mama.
My denomination decided to alienate my whole family. I swear, whatever.
There is so much of this fucking church hatred going on, dude. I'm not even religious, and I'm fucking witnessing people that are experiencing similar things, Miss Shirley. So I'm sorry that your place of community was so fucking toxic.
It's
I'm
happening
sorry.
all over.
I'm sorry.
They decided the Baptist convention decided to come out against gay marriage. So I'm being avalanched with demands from my daughter about how I'm supposed to change churches, make public postings about condemning the Baptist. It's like, I haven't made a political statement on Facebook in 15 years. I don't want to start today.
Yeah, I
that's-
agree with you. There's nothing good comes from that.
Facebook is fucking garbage because of politics.
Exactly.
That's
I
what
just want to. The last when I had to get off Facebook, I told my family, "Can you just post pictures of your children and I can hit the heart button?" You know, like really, knock it off.
Yeah, asshole.
Where have I been? Okay. So I'm gonna have company. So I got a new sliding glass door for the she shed downstairs.
You have a she shed?
Oh, I love that.
Really got a sheesh.
Well, I have a she basin. I've got a she basin.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so, and so now you have a sliding glass door, so there's light in there. And I'm having to, thank y'all for being nice to me this morning. I needed somebody to be nice to me.
Oh,
You
God.
have a she shed.
We got
You got
Anyway,
to. Come on, girl.
I'm getting the room ready because my grandkids are coming and I want to do art projects with the youngins downstairs. Okay, so I heard something funny and then I'll stop talking. So I called my son, who's evangelical also, and told him what the situation was. with the continuous bludgeoning for the weekend, and that we were going to have to make demonstrations of our great love. Okay, so moving along, I'm losing my train of thought. Oh well. Guys, it's been a rough morning, and I needed companionship from my crew, so I'm miking up. Y'all start checking.
Wait, but you were saying that you were going to, something about the sliding glass door,
Well,
the light.
I'm having to fight against my natural tendency to leave things to the last minute, and so I've been working on getting the house cleaned up. I've also been gone a lot because one of my daughter's son lived with me for 4 months, and he's just like one step away from a black Antifa mask, and whenever he gets mad at me, he calls me a fascist.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah, it's been.
Well, I do remember you saying that he was living with you, so I do remember that.
So you need to tell him, like, you are the dictator. Yes, of course you're a fascist. What else you want to know?
Your house.
It's my house, my rules. So I guess that's true. That is true. That was kind of the way I ran my house, my rules. Unfortunately, his parents didn't say any of that to him and just handed him a phone. You know what Jonathan Hyatt has to say about all that. But so what's up with you guys?
Not much. It's just Monday.
It's early.
It's a coffee 30.
Yeah, it's coffee 39, so I'm just caffeining up. Yoav, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay. Had me a nap. A nice nap.
Good.
Nice little nap.
Good.
All right. No sirens sounding over in Israel. Oh. Probably gonna have a red alert.
Already?
Jakob, how are you feeling about what's going on? Because, you know, we have the news, we don't actually know what's going on.
Well, Yoav is there, so he's...
Tel Aviv in the center.
Oh, you're okay. Oh, man, right in it.
Yeah?
Hey, you know we love you.
Yeah, I'll be back.
We do love you, and I am going to pray, Yoav, for your safety, because I want to hear you, Leslie, and Ellie together.
Yeah. Yeah. She's in. I ran a fire last night.
No, I know she's in. There's no question about that.
Mm-hmm. It's on. Oh, shit.
You know, Lewis and Clark, when they would go explore new lands, one of them would always go first. I'm that one. I'll be bringing you along next time, buddy. Yoav, my homeboy.
I just want to fucking hear the greatness that'll go down.
Dude, I'm kind of stoked, real talk. I'm a fun time, you know?
Oh, I know.
Shit. Oh, I'm really feeling myself right now. Hell,
That's what she said. She's a fun
I'm
time.
feeling my own bullshit today. This is great. Feel relaxed. Yeah, but stay off Facebook. That's where all the problems are.
I was created by Facebook.
Yeah, I knew you looked familiar.
Yeah, I'm an AI.
Yeah, an AI would say.
Mhm.
So I'm driving behind a car right now that has a letter by letter style bumper sticker. And one of the letters fell off, so now it just says Jess is Lord.
Let me see.
I was in Omaha, Nebraska, and I was driving, and there was a van, and it said, Karen, fuck you. It was before Karen was a thing.
Does anyone use a rice cooker here?
No.
Wait, does anybody use the what?
What about it?
I just want to know, like, what do you put in your rice to, like, make it flavorful in a rice cooker?
Rice cooker. Oh, put a packet of bouillon or something. Like,
All right,
some
that's what I
bouillon.
do.
People like cook it in broth sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my God. Again, with the most adorable fuck. You can't go wrong. I don't know. The AI loves you. The AI loves you.
She's dangerous.
Of course.
Be careful.
Of course they do.
It's just like it's
Why wouldn't
enhancing.
Why?
Like it makes her
Why
better.
wouldn't they love her?
Well, AI wants to love you.
But why wouldn't they love her? Leslie, this is where I'm confused.
It's a forbidden love.
You could ask me, I'm the AI.
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 Why wouldn't they
yeah.
love her? Why wouldn't they love her, Danny?
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
Crimson and Clover,
I'm up.
over and over.
Feed me, Seymour.
Did you not hear me sing that yesterday?
No.
When someone told me I don't need no makeup?
Oh, I love this. Yeah,
So-
I didn't know you could do it. Yeah, I'm a big
So we
So I was
gotta.
like, suddenly, whoever. Yeah.
oh my God. What?
I'm just about to say, we'll stop at Iran. Not just because they bombed Tel Aviv, but according to Uri Cohn, on the street, they bombed and destroyed a sex shop in Tel Aviv. So, what the fuck?
Was that an omen, or they knew a lot of people would be?
I don't know. I'm just mad. He's like, he was joking. He goes, "But my friend, she's asking for a." And anyone know where we can get a dildo?
Maybe if we just sent the contents of the shop to Iran,
Wait.
they wouldn't be fighting.
Listen, so I saw this thing, and it was obviously a fake nun, but she was like, "Oh, excuse me, would you mind going into the sex store for me? Just get me anything for $20." And she was like wanting a dildo or whatever. So the guy goes in and she goes, "Oh, would you mind going back in for a big black one?" And so, like, it's this whole exchange. Do you know what?
No, Leslie, I don't know what you're talking about.
Keep going.
I mean, that's it. It was just really funny, and then he
That's
came out.
pretty funny.
He's like, "Oh, sister, bless your heart," and they were obviously Irish or Scottish, or whatever. But yeah,
I take offense to that. You know, my husband had 2 aunts that were nuns,
yeah, no, I know. I went to
and they
college with them.
just used the vegetable stand. They did not have to go into a sex shop or have somebody go.
They had someone use the old candelabra on them. Yeah, whatever.
I heard that at night things get crazy.
Yo, nuns be fucking. Nuns get pregnant, man.
Nuns get pregnant.
It's immaculate.
Pretty tidy too.
Wait, you went to nun school too, right?
For college.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I had some exposure to some nuns, some hateful ass nuns too, man. Motherfucking dick.
Yeah, they can be. Luckily, my husband's aunts were very nice.
They were, you know what? The Korean ones, they were the nice ones. The fucking American bitches could take a fucking hut.
Did they believe in the Mother of God?
They were fucking these Sisters of Charity, Caritas nuns that were like from 1884, like the first Catholic saint on the New World was like this Elizabeth Seton, right? And so the Seton Hill University is what it's called, is where it was named after her. So all these fucking nuns being there fucking and getting pregnant.
Wait, I'm so confused. Why were the nuns getting
Because
pregnant?
people were fucking them, like the fucking, the clergy.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't have any pull out.
Yeah, they didn't know what they didn't know. There's definitely ghosts on campus, and I saw some stuff where I saw this one little boy in a cemetery, and they were like, oh, it was one of the fucking nuns aborted children.
But it was grown up. Like, how did it grow to the age that it was? Or was it like,
I just know that I know what I saw. I didn't ask what was happening. I was just.
Because there's like post-birth post-birth.
That's some abortion by itself in a corner. Yo, I'm saying fucking heinous and ridiculous things today. It's a special victims unit episode in here.
I thought I saw a witch when I was a kid.
But who was it?
I was in my attic. I was always so afraid of my attic. And like I thought I saw a witch in the corner.
That's scary as a kid.
Sorry. Did something happen to you in the night?
Huh?
Did something happen to you that night?
No.
Was it Halloween?
No, I was always afraid of the attic, and I always thought that the vampires were gonna come at 3 o'clock at night from Salem's Lot. I thought that they would open my window and ask me to invite them in.
We're gonna come from Salem's Lot.
That's what Danny said, yo. Double Danny, yo, Danny. Let's hear it for Danny. Let's get some booms for Danny.
Boom, boom.
How many booms we got? We're gonna get boom for Danny.
You said booze? That's fucked.
Yo, Danny, we said boobs.
You said booze.
Yeah.
Like,
I was saying boom. B-O-O-M. Like
He's
chickaboom.
trying to boo me off the stage.
Don't criticize me, Danny. Please, thank God you're here. The voice of reason.
What is happening? What reason? What fucking reason?
Wait, have the girls outnumbered the boys? Because usually the conversation changes at some point when that happens.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah,
I think.
Girls.
It gets better.
They're going for us now.
Talk now.
With Bliss and.
Yeah, we are allowed to talk now. That is true. We can actually get a word in.
We're gonna get.
Meaning what, Randy?
Show us your I-9 first for you.
Or is that Seth?
That was me.
Seth, okay.
I'm saying she's here, thank God. I'm saying she's here, thank God.
He's doing ventriloquism. Just let him live.
You know, I gave my nephew one of those ventriloquist dolls, like the scary redhead one that looks like a Howdy Doody one.
Yeah.
I found it at an estate sale.
Oh my God.
And I gave it to him with a heartfelt gift because he had problems speaking. He could speak, but he's just very quiet. And so I thought maybe this could help him come out of his shell. And I gave it to him, and he opened it at his house with my sister, and it did not go over well. Like, they were terrified of the doll. He was terrified of the doll.
You said it did not go over well.
Yeah, it did not go over well. I was like, oh, this is a great gift. He can become a ventriloquist and talk and speak his real feelings.
And now he has a new fear unlocked.
Mm-hmm. And finally, my sister, now she's like, my autistic son. I'm like, I've told you, he was on the spectrum forever. Why didn't you fucking believe me?
CG, are you
No, I lost my 2 vape pens. I don't know where they are. I think my husband might have stolen them.
What?
I'm very scared. I found one in my handbag, but I lost the other two. So no, I'm not high. This is normal me. This is just me.
Oh, I love this.
He's smoking the vape pen.
No, he's probably trying to write with us. He's probably writing letters.
Yes. How old is he? God.
He is clueless.
He's just
He's
like,
actually old.
okay. Thank God that's not what it is. He's just like some fucking robber baron with some 80-year-old husband.
But that is my plan for my next husband.
Yeah, you soon?
No, he's more. He goes a couple Orange Theory all the time. He's fit. He's exercised.
I hope he gets her confused. Damn it.
Well, he could. I did make him go to the doctor. They said he had high cholesterol. I'm like, yeah, more bacon. Here you go.
Oh, man, give me my vape.
Yeah, no, he posted on Instagram.
Bagels are not gonna give you like high cholesterol. What about smoking freaking bacon juice?
No, not the.
It's my bacon flavored vape.
Fuck, I would actually smoke that.
I
I'd
think
be like,
that's a good idea. I like that.
Wait,
I like that. I'm gonna get my bacon grease.
in those vape pens?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so what does THC do to the blood, do to your blood in your veins?
Nothing.
That's what I'll put up.
Nothing, because it actually attaches to your fat cells.
The hard
fat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is why it
does
takes
work
longer.
for the body.
Yeah, that's why you.
Which is why it takes longer to get out of your system is because it's attaching to your fat.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're killing me. Prisoner.
It will take 2 years to leave my system because I'm so fat and I'm so hot.
Do you want to address it first, Danny? Shut up, Danny.
She's bragging. She's bragging. She's fat. PHAT. Pretty hot and tempting.
Fat
right?
ass.
I got a fat ass. About something being basic, and they're like, I don't need bad basic, I mean good basic. Like it's a basic staple in your wardrobe or something. I just was laughing.
Oh my god.
Okay, so anyway, let me tell you my story, and I should probably take a picture of it so I can show it to you. I bought this dog that is a porcelain statue dog, and I put it right in front of our TV, like off to the side, and I then started a timer to see how long it would take my husband to notice this dog. And it went on for days. I had the timer set. Days and days until he noticed. And I put it on Instagram and I kept on doing the update. Day 1, day 2, day 3. It was very funny. I think it took him like 6 days till he realized that dog was, I mean, he could see it right in front of the TV. So he just doesn't notice stuff. I can do whatever I want in the house, whatever. But if I pull out a dress and wear it, he'll say, oh, is that? And I'm like, and I really have. Like, I've worn it a million times. I've had it. So it's a curse and a blessing at the same time to have somebody like that.
Yeah, he doesn't know. Put it on.
Like, what did you say? It sounded like he was retarded. What did you say?
I don't know. I have a bad connection.
Okay. You need a good connection.
So about not noticing things, I have the most funny story. I had a friend who was in a really shitty relationship and she had 3 daughters. And so she had made this plan to leave him. He was super volatile, hostile, all of the things, right? And so she started packing up the house. Like, she packed up, like, all of the family photos off the wall. She packed up, like, the family home computer, and she would make excuses as she went along the way. And the whole entire time, he never really realized that how much shit was actually disappearing from the house and being packed up. And then after she packed up most of it, she would meet one of her friends in the middle of the night, like 2, 3 in the morning, and she would take stuff from her garage all
all the way down to the end of the street, and the friend would pick it up and put it into a storage unit. And that went on for almost 3 months. The reason the story is funny is not because, you know, of the DV or the fact that he wasn't noticing. It's funny because when she decided to find, it was the day that she was finally going to leave him, she had to figure out what to do with him. So she tried to ditch him in a grocery store, but that didn't work because he made it out to the car in time. So then she went to KFC, and he went and got his meal, and she said that she had to go to the bathroom, and while he was filling up his soda, he was none the wiser. She left the parking lot, went home, got her kids, and disappeared. And I find it hilarious that she left him at a fucking KFC.
Wow.
Wow. My story's not nearly as intricate as that, but I did know that over a period of time, I started organizing my shit, rid of things, separating out, you know, what I needed and wanted to take with me. And by the time I was like, yeah, peace out, I had all my shit in order.
That's the way to do it.
It's interesting how oblivious.
Who's ever leaving gets their shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's also interesting how oblivious somebody could be. Like, if you notice, like, a family.
Yeah, didn't even notice. I'm like, how do you live here even? Like, are you even paying fucking attention?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not in many cases.
But it's sort of what led to where we were.
That makes sense too.
Yeah, it could have been like, what was that movie with Julia Roberts where her husband, like, if she didn't put the towel back right?
Oh, yeah, that was scary.
Being with the enemy.
Oh,
Sleeping with the enemy. I love that movie. I watched it a few times. Is that weird?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I got my daily fuck around and find out video, Elle, with these in Oregon.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Federal agents now, yeah. They got big guns. They got big guns. They got armor.
People are scaring me.
They're throwing them to the ground.
God, can't.
I can't get enough.
Today I'm gonna. Well,
Yep.
I am gonna catch up on some. I'm home all day today, and I'm kind of grounding myself, but I'm gonna be catching up on some paperwork and all the things I hate. I almost have to be physically unable to get out in order to some of this shit that I hate.
Me too.
Are you like that?
Me, yeah, I'm just like that.
I have to like trap myself. Like I can't. Like there's no excuse. Like doors. There's too many fun
Really good at a back.
distractions.
Like online shopping. Wait.
Yes, like look at these cute pajamas I just got for my dog that I got the other day when I should have been doing.
Look at the sparkly swimsuit. I need that too.
Look at it was on sale. Love that. So I work for it so I can spend my money on stupid shit.
I need more coffee mugs. Look at those mugs though. I have a whole cabinet full of coffee, but I don't need another fucking mug. But no. And the other obsession right now is iced coffee glass. It has to be in a glass
jar.
Glass with a lid and a glass straw.
Oh, I make those.
You make the glass?
No, so yeah, hold on.
Al, love this. Al, you're probably gonna get a few. Send her your link there.
I'm gonna grab.
Girl, yes. You got a link. Come on.
I don't know. I was on a lot of the stuff was on my Instagram, and I might have taken some of it down. So basically what I do is I hand paint them, and then I also use polymer clay.
Do you have that sticky?
I don't, because they take too much money. So I just sell them.
Fucking do.
I'll just sell them out. Right. So like during Christmas, Beth bought a few from me, and then I just shipped them out to her relatives.
You sent me the Halloween ones, remember, after the hurricane?
Oh, your earrings. Yeah, I make all kinds of
You don't even know, Liz. I'm a girl who likes some shit.
She's
my
so good, you
drink, I
guys.
like my coffee mugs and my fancy glasses, and
Yeah. So let me see if I can. I might have archived that.
Bliss's stuff is not like that tacky shit that you see bling bling out. It's like cool, like you gotta have it for your ladies' night. Like
You guys are
this
so
is, I mean,
cool.
my earrings though,
Now I know
Bliss,
where my
make
money
my
goes.
Halloween outfit. You know.
Just be quiet, erase them all out, Jason.
Jason, we're gonna teach you.
You know what? I never usually want to look at my bank statements unless I'm really losing a lot of money, but you're making a guy like me look at the expenses of the house and the use of the cards. Like, okay, all right, clues how I know if she ever wants to leave. Shit goes missing.
yeah,
Two.
you're learning. You're getting education in here, Jason.
That's true. It's true though.
It is.
But I did myself a favor. We have 3 separate accounts. One for each of us, one for the family expenses, and most of the pay comes from me first. So it's like, okay, I have money. I don't have to worry about her taking it all. At least not yet.
But and also the other thing that does, Jason, that's actually, to me, in my mind, that's smart, because I think when you share an account and you get real petty about who's spending what, you do get irritated, right? Because it's human nature. Like,
Right.
it could go either way. But I think
It really
you have a little
could.
discretionary spending where you don't have to see every little thing. It's not as irritating, and it's healthy that you. Unless, again, that doesn't mean you go spend thousands of dollars on some bullshit. Like, oh, look, I bought us a new car, honey. No, I'm talking, if you're not having to see that all the time.
Yeah, like dog
Well,
pajamas.
my
And you know
wife-
another trick, Jason?
My
A lot
wife
of
is
my
a penny pincher.
Well, yeah, but here's what we do, Jason. We keep red pens in our car, red markers, so that when we do come home with those bags of things, we can cross out the red price. And guess what? It was on sale, Jason.
Oh, no, I already know that one. I'm not fooled on that.
Oh, yes, you are.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you are. I'm so
Do
good
I
at
have to
that
reveal
game.
your guys' secrets? Okay. If you go to Marshall's or Ross, more than likely, every time it's going to be on a fucking sale with the red tag on it.
Yeah, but we had
Jason knows
extra
about that red
discount.
tag.
We
Hint
added extra
that you're
discount
lying that you went to
our
Ross and
personal
went to a
red
regular
pen.
department store.
Oh my god.
When the tag doesn't match the bag.
Oh, Jason.
Yeah.
Go ahead and PTR, and then after you've done that, I'm gonna
Go ahead and
go again.
reveal your secrets. It's only going to benefit
Oh,
me.
Bliss, I love this one. Look at this little octopus.
Let's see.
I mean,
That was Christmas, but really, I could do anything. So,
Oh
hold
my
on.
God, my heart. Okay.
And then hold on. Now here's a springtime one that I made. Go ahead and PTR again.
That's fucking cute.
That is cool.
You are very talented, Bliss.
My kid
Thank
loves
you.
octopus.
This is a flower I gave to my friend for her birthday, and then I'll do one more and then I'll stop. This one was one of my favorites, and I gave it to my daughter's teacher. Hold on. This is the last one I'm gonna show. There you go.
Liz, you know you're now an enabler. I mean, Elle and several others are trying to say they need to stop buying shit.
You know what though? I don't even care. Ask Beth about what happens when Prime Day comes around. And
yeah, you have no idea, Jason.
You have no idea.
You're telling us.
Wait
hey,
till
we're
Prime Day.
being
Just wait till
informed.
Prime Day.
Frog. Oh my God.
Isn't that cute?
I used to be an extreme couponer, so like don't ask me how to like not stop shop.
That is so.
I'm not asking.
You are very talented. That's so.
Thank you. Yeah, but so if you ever want something custom or whatever, let me know. It's just I'll just back channel you. I just use my I have a website, but you could just use for my cups. You could just use my.
Yeah, I like for gifts. I like finding like unique things like that. Things that are, not mass produced. I love that. I'm here.
Now you have a cult following, Bliss.
Not now. She always had. She just has an extra member.
Well, she has a cult on Clubhouse, and I can't speak wherever she doesn't. We don't know.
Those are
how she
things
has
that
a
will
cult.
remain unspoken.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, now you're mentioning a
I just have
competitor.
to troll Jason.
Jeff missed it. He just came back in the room. We're telling our secrets about
Yeah, Jeff can never know.
escaping. I packed and organized for months before I actually like, okay, guess what? We're getting divorced, and I'm ready.
I've been planning.
Listen, same thing happened. I planned. It's a.
You have to. You never know how the other. I watch too much television. You never know someone's gonna go crazy. They're gonna do some crazy shit.
I'm a worst case scenario person. Like some people are like, oh, that's not healthy. And I'm like, no. I can take the blow so much easier when I know like all of the outcomes. It's being blindsided that I don't like. Like if you're gonna rob me or break into my house, make a bunch of noise so I can meet you face to face in the fucking living room. Don't be like creeping around. You know what I mean? Like I can't.
Well, that's what they're doing when the women want to leave. They gotta, sneak away. So, if a man does it, which is worse?
Yeah, whatever. I guess things aren't equally yoked, and I'm fine with it.
The reason why it's not equally yoked is because he could do a lot more physical damage to me. So I'm more worried about that. I hate that, but these are all trauma responses from your childhood. Like, yeah. The preparing, the planning is.
Well, and also many times, like, statistically speaking, men typically.
Yo, you want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
So, I have an apartment, and I've been at this place like 3 years, and it's all right. Dude comes in just now, he's like, hey, I'm here to do your annual inspection, and I was like, oh yeah, whatever. He's like, I just need to make sure all here. And I was like, what? And he goes, yeah, we've had a problem recently with people moving out and taking their refrigerators. Oh my. And then he said, and the washers and dryers. And I was like, so he was taking pictures of the whole fucking place. Not actually to do anything, just to make sure I still had everything.
Wow.
That's all. It's just fucking weird.
Yeah, well, put a little chain lock up for the next few weeks, because that is a little strange.
Oh, I have like 2 locks.
Now take the fridge and sell.
I'm telling you.
Now I'm gonna sell the fridge. And steal all the appliances. Sell all my appliances.
No more hot dogs for you.
I'm not gonna leave a thing. I'm gonna take them all with. It's
Okay.
Oh my God.
Is your refrigerator running? Because you better go catch it.
It's not very funny, Danny.
Oh my God, I'm on my bullshit.
Very funny, Danny. Make sure you bring the bag with cocaine.
Yeah, Danny, bring the gays.
Wow.
These
Okay,
gays are trying
only
to
one
kill me.
time, and it was not my fault.
Do what? Tell us what you did.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, what did you have done to you? Did you get finger blasted on the 4th of July?
What? Did I tell you that before? I never did that.
Well, I'm just predicting your future.
Shit.
You want to get
What?
No.
Hey, you guys watch that? You guys all have watched that series Landman, right?
Landman?
Okay, remember the part where the wife finds out her husband found out she's having an affair on him with her ex-husband, and she walks up and like everything's prepared, gives her a check, says, here, you get to keep this car, you get to take off, have a nice day, prenup. So what do you think about that when that happens? Like the spouse actually knows like you're leaving for whatever reason and then packs you up.
That never happens. I'm telling you, most of these dudes are walking around like unaware. True. But I'm not sure if that's just dudes. I think that's the other partner is so preoccupied with themselves that they're not paying attention. Man or woman. But yeah.
Also, I think it's personality based too, right? Like there's a certain male personality that will pack you up. I've never dated that.
Me neither. Don't go. No, we can work it out. Don't go.
Usually that. Yeah,
Listen,
typically that.
you stuck your dick in just one too many, motherfucker. Gotta go. See ya.
I don't know, when mine tried to leave, I mean, I understood she was being really emotional, going through a lot of shit, and postpartum, or not postpartum, what do you call it when you get older?
Careful.
Menopause.
Yeah,
Menopause.
thanks, Jason.
Menopause,
I'm so
sorry.
old. Starting my
I'm also going through menopause. It is a very difficult time.
Oh my god.
How's that feel?
I'm gonna ask that the men take a pause and just.
Are you losing all the juices,
My
Matt?
wife is, you don't know what it is.
I've
seen it, so
my reaction to menopause is
Careful,
I
man.
cry.
Careful.
The key is that men have to pause. That's it.
Yes.
But why do I have to be careful, Al?
Andrew, we've been through.
I'm not allowed to experience the menopause?
You do. You experience your own pause.
You do.
No, I'm hormonal.
Yeah. Hormonal.
Yeah, well, for some men it's worse than others, but because you guys really don't talk about your health, you may be none the.
Well, that's why I have started TRT to counteract menopause.
You know
No,
what?
I'm not
Liz
quite
brings
enough
up a
for
good
TRT,
point,
though.
though. I do feel like that is why men die younger. Is they do bottle up not only their feelings but health issues. You know, they stuff it down. They don't even in a relationship. Oh yeah, I'm fine. You know, you could like have a nagging issue that your spouse is like, could you please go to the doctor? I do feel like that's men are more.
Well, men don't go to the doctor. No, not a real man goes to the doctor. It's a
See,
bitch ass move.
that's the attitude to get you guys.
It's a bitch ass move.
Oh my god.
The reason why women live longer is because. Hold on, I gotta wait for Elle to get off the phone to hear this one.
This could lead to a bit of that red pill conversation. I will be.
Is Jeff playing with his phone again? I notice he's in the audience.
What the fuck? Where he's gone now?
Clubhouse has gone retarded on him. Shit, I started paying attention to my health at 35 and haven't stopped. And the biggest fear amongst younger men is their dick not working. So guess what? The younger guys are buying those blue and red
You don't
pills.
need them.
at
Yeah,
earlier
no,
ages.
that was my.
Exactly.
You all don't need.
They don't pay attention to your prostate health, which makes your dick go up.
First of all,
It's also your liver, Jason. I'm just gonna put
That too, and your kidneys.
First of all,
Don't
first
split
of all,
the liver.
first
Excuse
of
me,
all-
I'm not done speaking. I know you think you're great, but hang on. Don't forget the liver. Cause once I started fucking caring about my liver.
First of all, sildenafil is a gift from God. It is a party drug. It means you can drink all day and pop one of those motherfuckers and be hard for fucking hours.
This is why men don't live as long as.
Because we do stupid shit.
Because you guys are really over 8 to 12 hours. Stop taking the blue pill you read.
No, they work.
They work.
I've never taken blue or red.
And that's why your wife's getting divorced.
Nope. It still works.
You should try it. It's just like, just a little extra,
It's fucking awesome.
Actually, I fight a bigger issue. I fight diabetes, and if anyone's diabetic, guess what? That battle will affect your dick getting up and down. So as long as you take care of your health, you're good.
Well, yeah.
You also lose a
I'm
foot.
saying,
If
I'm
you don't
saying-
pay attention.
I'm saying if you're not waking up right hard every day, there's something wrong with you. However, with sildenafil, it is fucking, you're on PEDs, man. Performance enhancing drugs. It's sick.
You got the sick part, right?
You can come 8, 9 times like it's nothing.
I don't care whether I can come 8 or 9 times. I care about coming or nothing one good time?
See?
Because you're after numbers, I'm after quality.
No, what I'm after is it ain't even about me. That's the difference. It's about the woman I'm with. She's gonna have time of her life. And that's the basis of why men don't live as long, is because we do everything for these women. We put our bodies on the line. We take all the stress.
All right, Matt, when's the last time you put your body, your mind, and your money on the line for a real woman?
This is so good.
I'm wondering, because you don't got any kids, you're not married, you're a professional gambler, you travel, so tell us, what sacrifice have you put that nut on the table?
Let's just say it just smells as bad as a summer shit in a fucking one of those porta potties. Please.
What am I doing wrong now? What's the issue?
All the things you say men go through, you're not going through.
You don't know shit about me, brother.
You got kids? You ever been married? Time to sit down then.
Oh, just because you made a poor financial decision, that means I can't have an opinion?
Oh, no. These are asset retention issues.
Be humble. Sit down.
Yeah, Jason, be humble. Sit down.
No, you.
No,
I'm not humble.
Be humble. Sit down.
No.
Say you, man.
What is happening? Daddy and Daddy are fighting. Oh no.
There's a daddy and then there's a son, and a son is still trying to get up his nut to make a lesson, but he didn't put on the boots for the daddy lesson yet.
Yeah, well, dickhead don't understand that when you use that dick for the right purpose, not just your own purpose, you're gonna procreate.
When did I say it was anything about my own purpose?
You never did.
Yes.
Just don't
Did I say
procreate.
that? No.
You
It ain't
don't
about
procreate.
me. It ain't about me.
You don't procreate.
It's about who the fuck I am.
What is happening?
Matt was trying to give us a lesson of what men have to go through in the life of bullshit.
Honestly, I'm generally employed that, but
He is worse. This man has more sexual proclivity disease than, what was his name in Blades of Steel? Chaz Michael. He's got Chaz Michael. Like, I see him in the sexual addict room. I see him after the show, after that hour of everybody pleading fucking some girl in the car. That's how bad his sexual addict is. Yeah. Chaz Michael.
I still don't know what happened, and maybe I don't need to know because it just stirred up the hornet's nest. And I don't know.
What I said is fucking sildenafil is the truth.
What?
Hell of a drug.
What?
That's all I said. They started coming at me on.
No, he's just gonna gaslight the room for a minute. Just let him gaslight for a minute.
He made a wrong, quote unquote, for choosing to procreate and have children in this world. It was the wrong financial decision. That's when I decided to go from.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Well, that happened later, but that did happen.
That's not what I said. You talk about marriage.
Yeah, but
marriage is a wrong financial decision.
Well, it's not a financial decision.
It is a financial decision. Guess what?
It is.
This is why Matt will never be married. This is why Matt will never have children.
I'm going to learn you a lesson here, Matt. Hold on. The minute, Matt, and let Mama talk to you, the minute you treat it as a financial decision, you may as well go ahead and sign the divorce papers, okay? Because you're going to be acting like it's a financial decision for your whole fucking married life, and you will fight over money the whole fucking time. You're all going to be looking at each other's side. You're not going to trust each other. And I'm not telling you not to get a prenup, but what I am telling you is that you better love this person and decide before you get married that you are going to stay married. You don't start planning for your fucking divorce.
No fucking shit. Man, but if it's not a financial decision, why do I got to get the government involved?
Well, we don't
have. I mean, it does. Do you have a good job? I mean,
Matt, you would know as good as well as anybody that it doesn't take necessarily marriage to be screwed over by a partner that you're living with.
That's right.
You could be wholly screwed over and not be married.
Oh, guess what? That happened to me.
Just cohabitate for a minute.
Yeah, Matt, that's the price of living in sin, Matt.
That's right. I didn't even want to do that way. I want to do the
Oh,
old-fashioned
she
way.
held a gun to your head, is that right?
Yeah, she fucking did.
Bucky, that's not even his real accent.
Okay, fair enough.
Now, mind you, it's not mine either, so fuck.
No, it's not. But if he does sound like an older Southern man right now, which is weird.
Matt's not.
What are you talking about?
Matt's not real. He can't hurt.
Yeah.
It's not really Southern though, Bliss. Sorry to speak up for the Southern people in the room. It's not really Southern. It's like
No, it's
this,
Texas. It's West Texas.
No, it's
I was
not
gonna
really
say
that, Matt.
it's
What is
closer
it?
to Texas.
It's
It sounds.
It's West
Okay.
Texas.
I'm
You want me to
not
speak Southern?
sexual cow.
You want me to speak Southern? Listen, I can talk like this now.
Yeah, but I would like you just to talk normal.
Just
Matt,
talk normal,
like
Matt.
normal
Like,
you do.
This is
who
how
are you
I
trying
talk
to
now.
impress them?
No, this is how it.
This is how I talk
now.
now.
All right, Matt. Then if every time you talk like that, I'm just gonna respond like this.
Okay, it's more fun. I have
My
more
ears are
fun
gonna
talking
fucking
like
fall
this.
off.
You got
The
that
Southern
ear
eyes
fit.
again. I'm
It's not.
I'm practicing. I'm practicing.
Well, oh, you want me to talk? Well, how about this? How would you like for me to sound?
Like a man. Like a man. Like a normal,
Alright,
like a normal,
I'm from
like
fucking
a
Boston,
normal boy.
Massachusetts. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck everybody. Fuck
I
Harvard.
don't know what's going
I park my car.
Yeah,
I'm
that sounds
fuck
really
off.
gay.
It's
Bunch
better
of
though.
goddamn queers
It is
on walk.
better. He's like, oh, I want to suck some dick, shit.
Bunch of fucking homos. Bunch of goddamn
yeah,
queers
if you put my
drinking on
mouth
walk, thinking they know shit. You ain't no shit from South Boston.
Well, they don't know what it's sour cream from an
On the side note, I discovered if you chill long enough at Sephora, a lot of fucking pretty girls go there.
Yeah,
Or like,
Yeah, no shit. But here's the thing, brother.
Not only.
They ain't looking at you like that right now. You can't meet a girl in Sephora.
What, are you fucking joking me? I can't meet them?
You
Have you
can't.
seen
No
them?
way. No way.
Okay.
No way.
Listen, as a man who
You don't do
owns
it.
property in Central Texas, you need to stop with that accent.
Accent? This ain't no accent. This is who the fuck I am,
Yeah,
son.
I do not know about that.
You do know. You don't
Hey,
know shit
Seth,
about me.
every man tries to act like some kind of fucking cowboy till he gets his dick knocked in the dirt, and then you gotta really see what he's made of.
Excuse me, man. If you want to come on up,
I think plenty of these ladies
I
have
don't
just
run like
knocked your
that.
cock
That's
on the block, and you just
No.
you just can't figure it out.
No.
You gotta put on a real pair of pants and a real belt and real boots and be able to ride
Let's just
and get knocked
Let's
off.
meet up.
Otherwise, you don't got shit. You're a big internet gamer. Yeah. You never saddled a horse before.
Yes,
You never
I
tied
have.
strings.
Me?
You probably never have
I break
baled
horses all the
hay.
time.
I don't think you have. I don't think you probably have the scars on your arms.
Oh,
to prove it.
yeah? You don't know shit about me, so
It's like
I have-
insulting to so many Southerners. That's
This is really bad.
You're really, like, I don't even know what Matt
Listen, I'm from Texas, and if you're going to speak on my name like that, listen,
Maybe
my
get
turn to
some
talk now.
water,
Hills,
fresh air.
Miss Lady,
breathe.
Miss Lady Hills. It's my turn to talk. My turn to talk now.
That's the funny part. Is it my turn to talk? A real man just knows when to talk.
From West Texas, Jason.
You know what? The Monty Peter learned
You just talk like you're being that all the time.
They don't know.
Are you coming, Green Living? Are you coming?
Look,
God, man, it sounds
Matt, you're like the worst. You're like the little brother that won't like calm
And you're gonna
down.
talk to me on my
Stop
name like
eating
that?
sugar.
It's
You have
fine.
ADHD. It's not good.
It's fine. I eat like shit, excuse me?
I said to see, since you can't understand Southern, you probably shouldn't speak it. I'm saying, you know, you're like acting like a little ADHD kid who like we shouldn't feed any more sugar. Like, you know, it's annoying.
You think I eat sugar?
I think you're annoying. Oh my god, I'm done. I can't.
100% body fat. You think I am an ounce of fucking sugar?
I don't really think.
And Jason, you gonna come on me? I'm from Texas. That's on my name. You gonna speak on my name? It's fine. I'm just gonna pull up and we'll let hands on you.
Your name don't mean shit until you prove your worth.
Enough.
It's okay. Enough. Everybody wants to be a cowboy. Everybody wants to be tough until you actually do the
You
work.
ain't no cowboy.
My God.
Don't worry.
You ain't no cow.
Matt, stop.
I don't think there's
Matt,
any
you
cowboys in this room at all. Okay, if any, the closest to cowboys
It's my
we have are
husband
Elle and
and my
I.
husband. Thank you.
Well, but he's not here.
He owned work. Well, no, he's not. But I.
You ain't done the shit out there.
Don't be like a military wife and like take on his rake.
Matt's on my nerves though, Glenn.
That's true, but still.
I've worked horses and cows and all that, but I'm definitely not a cowboy.
Yeah, it doesn't. Matt wants to be. I think what you should do is probably find a dude ranch to vacation on for like a week. That would be really good. But you can sleep under the stars. You can have reindeer horses. You could like build a campfire, like learn what it is to be like a man.
First of all, Hills.
Blazing sad.
I am a man. I'm a full-grown man.
Well, he's losing the accent now, so that's something.
The fuck? The fuck I hate?
What you accent are we talking about?
Listen, here's the thing. You can look somebody square in the eyes, and one thing just happens very quickly, and it's very apparent. Either you have it or you don't. All right? You don't have this cool dragon energy like I do. All right?
Just call it dragon energy.
Yeah, I tried the dragon energy. You know who's got dragon energy? Me, Donald Trump, Kanye West, Charlie Sheen, Matt Gaetz.
Oh my God.
One of them has AIDS.
I got AIDS from that whole set.
Matt.
Oh God.
AIDS, it's multiplying.
Does anybody want them prep? We can hook you up with a provider. We can make sure that doesn't happen.
Okay.
You fucking wish you could do something. I've done things you don't even know that are even possible.
Really?
Like, what is happening right now?
I don't know. The guy is like coming unglued.
I think the city slicker's getting packed up by Bliss. You should go look for Piney. He's the dude you want to see. When you go to that dude.
Dude ranch.
Yeah, dude ranch.
Listen, I got lawyers, God, guns, and money.
Jesus on coming to save you, honey.
Leslie, it's times like this that I need, like, to have the queue up a lot better in production-wise. Because at this point, I would just start playing Beamer, Benz, and Bentley.
Oh my God.
Let me hear some more of Steve On.
Okay. That's how ridiculous this conversation is.
Ridiculous conversation? Who said that?
Me. Right?
You guys just can't have fun. God forbid I have a bit about Texas and
What? Who doesn't like Texas?
Right,
Nobody likes Texas.
Everybody likes Texas. I'm from a small little town called Heath, outside of Dallas.
My people are from Como, Texas, outside of it.
Oh, that's nice.
And before that, they hailed from just north of Atlanta, Georgia.
That's right.
And before that, they came from South Carolina. And before that, they were on the...
All right, Miss Mayflower. Miss Descendant to Miss Mayflower.
I am a descendant, an original descendant of Mayflower.
I know. You're a true American.
A true American. But I only just found that out about 2 weeks.
This land is your land. This land is my land. Did everybody have a great Flag Day?
You know what I'm saying?
Know what you're saying?
I don't think
Flag Day. Do you mean the president's birthday where nobody showed up to cheer him on?
First of all, it was Flag Day. And second of all, I take offense to you saying it's the president. First of all, it's King Trump. Did you enjoy his birthday?
I didn't say no king. You did.
He's a king.
He's an ass.
No,
And he
he's doing his king shit, bro.
He runs under that platform of being a jackass.
I'm on my king shit.
I hardly know the president.
Look, we need an asshole as a leader. Why does everybody? Why do we want a leader to be nice?
I'm being serious here. I hardly know any politicians that aren't probably full-blown narcissists.
Yeah, well, because it kind of takes a certain personality to step into that and to want to do that. Because unfortunately for us, the people that we would probably all elect and choose as like the best person for the job is smart enough to not want that type of pressure or to step into a situation with that much visceral and hate.
Wrong. I'm running for mayor of New York City.
That's just
Jesus Christ,
point, man.
I know. You like you.
No, I'm just saying it does take a certain level of. You need the adoration. You need the,
That's why Matt would be perfect for it.
They are influenced by praise and money, and we don't have statesmen anymore.
Go on.
No state.
First of all.
You start everything with first of all. Do you always have a list for every response?
Are you really gonna ask a Jewish man to be moderating the list?
That's true, actually, you're not wrong. Yeah, I'm hanging out in a Jew room and I'm an anti-Semitic.
Wow, what a nice thing to say, Matt.
Okay, first of all, go ahead.
What was I gonna say? I'm sorry, I got distracted.
First of all, remember.
First of all, on the Donald Trump issue, yeah, he is fucking crazy. What type of fucking man, he gets shot in the ear, stands up and says, screams to the crowd, fight, fight, fight. That's a fucking leader. That's it. That's a man who cares about his country.
Okay, let's not turn this into a political room because I won't want to have to. I don't want to have to be a sniper today because
Popper, I need my little razor popper.
Ooh, we're sniping in here?
I'll snipe.
I will shoot a motherfucker today. It is early.
It is too damn early.
I am done with this bullshit.
I just shot 12.
Zach, I was just gonna ask you, how many you got in the bag with?
I got 12 from this stuff.
Pew pew.
No, I haven't from Bunker 2. I might have to.
How many are you supposed to get today?
I don't know.
Like, what's the typical bet?
At most I got like 60 something.
My God.
But typically it could be whatever I find.
So, what can you do with lizards to make money off the lizards that you kill?
No. So.
Really?
See, we do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Mostly because
I saw a mink this weekend.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I see a raccoon in this tree right now, which I should shoot, but I don't want to, so I'm not going to.
See, there's the problem with the trash pandas. Why are they cute? Why God made them cute, and they are absolute.
My friend, he had an alligator, which is
You can't call them that anymore.
No, my friend had an alligator, and he got it in Florida, and we were in the south side of Chicago, and like the owl was the name of the alligator. How originally, no, it doesn't matter. Owl started to get pretty freaking big. Like at one point, I think he was like 4.5 feet, just rolling around my friend Chico's house. Yeah. So then one day, as somebody named Chico, who owns a fucking alligator would, he befriends a raccoon. Okay. So then it became like this ridiculous scenario where like the alligator lived in one half of the house and the raccoon lived in the other half of the house. And then I guess one day, Chico's dad senior Chico forgot to freaking close one of the doors in between where they were divided. And Al ate the trash panda. And so then Chico shot him.
Matt, why can't we say trash panda anymore?
He was.
You can't call them gators swamp puppies.
Yeah, they are.
Now, again, why can't we
Alligators
suppress
are
the...
very expensive. They're very expensive because they will eat you out of house and all.
I'm gonna eat you out of house home in a minute.
I'm gonna eat all of you. Nom, 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 nom.
Elle, he's just making.
No, because they eat a lot of chicken.
Yeah, they do. They'll eat their owner.
I don't know. I just know that Mac is trying to make N-word jokes.
Oh.
Man,
I'm gonna tell Dad when he gets home.
I'm saying you can't call coons coons.
I told you he was.
Yeah, there were people on here that told me I couldn't say coon ass because it's freaking racist.
I mean,
Well, it is a bit racist, William. It is.
It is not racist.
Okay, well,
I consider
then
myself
use
a
the
coon
term,
ass.
William, and see how the world reacts. That's great. That's a great
I
term.
don't care how these
I know you don't. That's great for you to
I just know how
It does sound
what these
racist.
people do. Well, you might, which sounds racist, does not make it
well,
so.
then tell us
Tell us how it's not racist, William.
Tell us uninformed people, what exactly a coon ass would be, because I know
what's a coon ass? Okay.
I know for a fact that the word coon is in fact racist.
Yeah,
Coon is not racist.
I did not at one point, and I was talking to my mom, and I said, "Oh my
It has
God."
nothing to do with the color of skin.
Yes, it does.
It does, because I was talking to my mom, right, who's an older generation, so this is weird for me to hear this from you, William, because I was like, oh my God, there's a coon in the room, and my mom goes, why is there a black man in the street? And I was like, oh my God, no, I meant a raccoon, and then I was
You can use it if you want, but everybody under the age of a certain age knows. Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna talk about a raccoon, I'm gonna say.
Usually when
too
you
busy
say
to
coon
add a
ass, it arrives from somebody in deep South Louisiana. Lots of times they're
Guys, forget about raccoons. Israel just wiped out a third of Iran's ballistic missile launchers in just 4 days.
Good. Good shit.
4 days is all it took, buddy. A third. Who's gone? Okay? So for bitches like Rappy that sit in Moldova and freak out and run, please, guys, let them do
Well,
their
they've
job.
also taken out most of the scientists that have the knowledge how to actually.
Yeah. Well,
It
they're
is-
not on here.
it is,
Okay? They're definitely not here. Okay, just talk.
Excuse me?
I doubt they're here. They're probably busy living their lives and doing.
Well, what I'm saying is they also took out most of the scientists that could actually finish refining the uranium.
Don't worry about it.
No, I think he's talking about they did take out some.
I don't think I was interfering with the Israelis' job by pointing out that not only did they take out infrastructure, they took out people, which is a good thing because they were taking out the people that could enrich the uranium.
Yeah, well, I think it's like essentially the religious scholars that run all the rules over there from Qom. They all go and study their Quran in Qom, and then they come up with the legal infrastructure for the Islamic Republic of Iran. So it's the religious clerics are the ones running all this. They have the complete power in terms of who becomes the president. Also, they handpick the president. And so, like, it's not Ahmadinejad that gets voted in. They handpick him already as a candidate, just like all the other candidates. So the Ayatollah, that whole infrastructure runs the siege forces inside Iran and the external Quds forces, or this like a mixture between CIA and stuff that goes into the efforts, or the Quds forces, which are done the exterior opponent of the Islamic Republic. So, and I mean, Mossad and Israel are doing amazing. I mean, they wiped out a third of their ballistic missiles in 4 days. Oh, God. Whoops, a third gun. Just deleted. Talk about that. Iron Dome's doing good. I mean, there's other systems in place that are doing good. And they took out DC, I believe is what it's called. It's shorthand for the broadcast.
Can we go back to talking about menopause?
I would hope so.
Matt just
Actually.
to not talk about him for like 5 minutes. Back to Matt. What do you want to talk about?
No.
Are you having
Hills, I love
night
you very well.
sweats? Are you having night?
Get some brain fog.
Oh my god, honestly.
You losing some hair.
Your collagen,
Your bladder getting shorter.
skin getting
Some incontinence.
An irregular period.
Time out. Are these all symptoms
you
of
moody for
menopause?
Flashes.
Are these all symptoms of menopause?
No, not necessarily. I mean, it could be like puberty. It could be after a baby. It could be menopause. Who knows?
Is
Maybe
your
you've
heart
had-
enlarged? Did you develop osteoporosis?
Yeah.
Well,
I think.
Scoliosis.
Come out. If this is
Irritable bowel syndrome. You got
what's going on, if this is what's going on with menopause,
Recurrent UTI.
if these are the true symptoms of menopause, we have a pandemic on our hands.
Hold on. Matt, go on mute for a minute. I'm going to tell you a list of menopause symptoms. Recurrent UTIs, brain fog, hair loss, hair growth, lack of periods. But before you get there, massive blood clots. Maybe you might need a blood transfusion. Maybe a possible hysterectomy. Your heart will be impacted. Osteoarthritis. Ladies, help me. Got anything else?
Mood disorders, depression, anxiety, over drinking, not enough shit in the world to not
troubleshooting.
If I
And we have to deal with you, Matt. And yep,
if
nausea, vomiting, morning sickness.
Can I go now?
No, Matt, we're not done yet. We're still listing the symptoms. You
list.
shit. Sit down and shut the fuck.
Oh, your vagina, you may have prolapse.
Lie that. Uterine pro.
Uterine fibroid.
All it's I'm a rock.
If this is all,
I'm seeing it all, folks. I'm seeing
if
it
all these symptoms are true, we have a true epidemic on our hands.
Hunger. Not hungry.
I love the symptoms that are like there's like hair loss, hair growth.
Sometimes depends on how heavy it
Hungry,
hits you.
not hungry.
Oh, you had me out. You knocked me out with the homicide.
What with the what?
Spontaneous divorceation. Lots of we do not care. Nor give up.
Right. A lot more. There's a lot more of that going on.
Yes, I actually belong to any of the ladies. There is a page on Instagram called We Do Not Care Club, and it's all perimenopause.
They don't. They really.
Like, we really don't care.
Do you know
Because
that in biology? Do you want me to explain the biology behind that stuff? No, I'm serious. So they have long posited that estrogen is.
understand.
No, hold on. Not everybody does.
Fair enough.
I totally disagree with you.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up, Brad. Okay, I'm gonna punch you in your pussy. I'm gonna shut you in your pussy. Shut the
up.
fuck
You think you're
up.
so hot, but you're not.
I'm on a roll here. Stop it. So estrogen is the thing that makes us nicer and talk sweeter and better eyelashes and like be nurturing and we like kittens and soft things and let me suck your cock, daddy. No, I'm kidding. I don't know where that was.
Making your laundry and making your dinner tonight. You should not be
I like that one.
Can I make your laundry for you?
Does
that hurt, Daddy? Oh, no. No, shut up for a minute. Okay, thank you. But then when you lose your estrogen, when your ovaries decide they have given up the fucking ghost, and you don't have estrogen, our give a fuck, we don't have that anymore. Now we're like, okay, bitch, now it's on. It's popping. Now I'm irritated. All the things that I was like this before.
No, I'm not. And
No, it's progesterone.
it's both of them, ma'am. Yeah. Your lack of hormones.
It's actually, I've done a lot of hormone therapy. It's actually progesterone that makes you soft and gentle. The estrogen gives you a little bit more.
What makes you suck dick though? Like, what's the one that makes a woman want to suck a dick? Like, I'm not saying like you, but like I'm just saying like a woman.
It's the whole estrogen cocktail. How many of you have been on HRT for 6 fucking years? Raise your hand.
Pheromones.
Okay, so if we find the chemical that makes a woman suck a dick, we can bottle it and sell it.
It's pheromones. That's what
Raise your hand.
Yeah.
it's called. Pheromones.
And if you want to know what I just talked about, go follow Dr. Mary Claire Haver, The Pause Life, or go see Carrie Casperson. She's a urologist, but a menopause specialist, speaks all over the world. So if you don't doubt me, go.
Now, estrogen is really important though, because if you don't have enough estrogen. Oh, why?
Because listen, if you don't like what I'm saying, go take it up with them.
Oh, no, it's just fine what you're saying. I was just adding that you can't absorb as much calcium if you have low estrogen.
Thank you for doing it. She would have just kept going. She would have just kept going, and then, oh my God.
You just don't give up.
Then she would have blocked all of us. And talked shit.
No.
So I'm glad you got.
Listen.
That girl's trapped.
I was on a roll and she interrupted my roll. Anyhow, the whole point is, it is the whole menopause situation that causes. But that's why I'm on HRT, and I'll still suck a dick.
Bless your heart, man.
You're doing the Lord's work.
What did I miss?
Lots. Lots. I'm homebound today, like literally need to be in bed today. So I have all this extra energy, and it's,
For being an advocate for men to get their dick sucked, is there anything we can do for you? Can we send you something? Can we help you in your time of need?
Let me help you in your time of need.
Believe me, I wish I was homebound in bed today.
Well, not with heart palpitations, you would.
No, but Friday afternoon, me and my buddy drove to Tennessee. Saturday afternoon, we drove back from Tennessee after the funeral we went to. Then last night, I was at New Orleans Airport at midnight picking up my oldest from her honeymoon.
Oh, did they have a good honeymoon, William?
I had a fantastic honeymoon.
Oh, good. Where did they go? I can't remember. Where did they go?
Italy, Sicily, all through the town. Oh yeah, they did it up.
That's nice.
And then I left town Friday and I came home to a granddaughter.
Why do they call it honeymoon?
My youngest got her. Well, I told them to come back.
I guess what's gonna happen. Make wise choices.
My youngest decided she needed her Mississippi required bully. So her and her boyfriend got a damn bulldog while out of town. And he is a fucking little tater tot and wrinkle.
I feel like I need to address the misinformation that woman spoke. So I did my chat GPTs just so y'all would know. Estrogen affects mood, cognition, and social behavior, can increase verbal fluency, emotional sensitivity, and even assertiveness in some contexts. Estrogen rises during the first half of the menstrual cycle, associated with increased energy and social engagement. Progesterone, known for calming and sedating, linked to increased anxiety and irritability, causing premenstrual symptoms. Thank you.
Really?
So we're just saying women sound like a volcano.
I don't mean to sound like Joe Biden, but I'm living that thing.
Well, I hate to say it, but our hormones literally change every day. Every day. Every fucking day. It's kind of a bitch. It does feel like a roller coaster. And sometimes you're even aware of it. Like, God, why am I so edgy today? But it feels, you feel kind of powerless. Well, the problem is it's literally your biology is like raging.
See, if you were a dude, they got a shot for that shit.
Yeah, but you're just pretty much dealing with one of them. We got 3 of them going.
Well, it's not so easy for guys. I mean, once your prostate health and your kidneys and your liver affected, it's a slippery slope to go down. I mean, emotionally and physically. I mean, I get it. We don't. Our biology doesn't compare to yours. It's
just
not meant
different.
to be that way.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's just different.
Yeah. But that's why I tell
was just
people.
talking about shoving that fucking testosterone shot in your ass every 2 weeks. That's
Hey, I am all for it. Listen, it makes you guys feel better too. Whatever, man or woman.
Oh,
listen,
believe me, if I had to take that damn testosterone shot every couple of weeks,
energy.
I'm barely fucking function.
Yeah, no.
God, I can't function. I mean, when I talk about low testosterone, I'm down at way the hell under 100.
Yeah.
Under 100, really?
You had to feel like shit going in.
Oh yeah, I'll get down to like 80 or 90.
Oh no, that'll make you feel.
And I've been taking those shots for probably a hell of a lot longer than you ought to.
Do you ever have to like give blood or anything to just?
No, I don't give blood. I went a long time where I couldn't give blood.
Okay.
Because I
Well,
spent too long in a malaria.
Yeah,
So
sometimes.
I never got back into practice of it. No.
But so after I got divorced, the guy, we actually ended up living together for like 5 years. He took testosterone, but he also had to see a phlebotomist because what happens is for some people, that blood gets very thick, and then that's when you get into the risk of strokes and blood clots and stuff. So he would sometimes have to see his doctor. Would be like, okay, it's getting time. But yeah, it definitely, I noticed a big difference in him energy wise, and just overall general well-being, feeling of.
Trust me, feeling that shit when it hits. I don't know, I've been able to correct the ED problem, but that was diet and exercise, and I'm a diabetic who's off medication. And the thing that saves my ass, just like Seth, I work out in the gym. I do a lot of weightlifting. I don't do a lot of cardio. I don't. But I do box, I do jiu-jitsu. So those are my, I guess you could say, strength and cardio training.
That's so good for you. I think probably good for men. It's probably good for you, like mentally too, just that relief.
Well, no one talks about this, but ancient Stoics and Greeks believed that men should wrestle with each other. It releases endorphins, emotions, stuff regression. I get done rolling with bigger men, undersized men. Sometimes women come in the mix. You feel better, and there's no aggression afterwards. Whatever aggression you did have is left on the mat for me. So I don't have a tendency to have to go feel like I have to pick this fight or feel like I have to go fight somebody. buddy. There's a lot of guys out there who just have all this aggression and they just want to fight. And I get it. I mean, it could be hormonal, could be a lot of, wounded syndrome. But I don't know, Seth, do you agree after you lift, you feel great, right?
Yeah, I don't think of anything except sitting there and being done.
You're like laying there like, okay, I'm whooped, I'm tired.
Yeah, I mean, not just that, but then those days when I go, you know what, let's just add another 10, 20 pounds to the mix.
There's a desire that's pushed in you.
Yeah, 15 of them, 3 in a row. It's like, that'll just knock you the fuck out. You're like, I'm done. I'm good. Life is good. You know what I mean? Life is good. Bench press, all that shit. All of it.
Yeah, matter of fact, yesterday we're all kicking back and my wife's talking about me to her dad and my brother-in-law, and she's like, you should go with Jason and go roll. You guys would feel a lot better about yourselves. And I've never talked to them about little weightlifting or anything. I kind of feel like talking with them, I just keep it superficial. But they're all curious. They're like looking at me, and they're thinking the guy needs to be super built. Nope. And that's how you deal with all that aggression.
One thing I am noticing now, and I might even start trying it more, it's crazy. At my age at least, is the best thing sometimes that it helped me is not even a hot shower, but ice. So I don't even know if I might be starting to do ice baths as well.
This is going to sound crazy, Seth, but I learned this from fertility doctors and other, let's just say, masculine needs. His doctor said, she's like, if you want to increase your testosterone, do a cold dip with your nuts in ice for 10 seconds. I thought it was crazy, but it actually, there's documentation that shit works.
It doesn't surprise me because it gets hot down there.
It's steaming.
It's hot down there.
Here are these women talking about their menopause. Yeah, we're on pause while the volcano's building and bulging. The next thing, it might explode somewhere.
I mean, I don't know about elephantitis, but I do know that walking in Washington, D.C. in late July in a suit, that might have not have been, you thought you bought the bath, but you did.
And he thought you were being fancy.
After a day of walking, and the inside of your leg looks like... Yeah, man.
I'm sorry you had to suffer through that.
I didn't care about the sweat. I'm like, it's fucking DC. I'm Jewish. I get it. But like, sit down and see the inside of your pant leg.
It's chafing. It's ready to bake down there.
You're like, I know it's bacon, but I paid good money for this. It don't make no sense. It was Joseph Bank. I'm like, what the fuck?
Why you wear boxers? You do not wear briefs.
I did.
Oh shit. And you wore wool, didn't you?
I let the things air out, and it went to hell in a
Okay, now I'm gonna invent something. I'm gonna call it ball fan. A fan for your balls. Instant cooling. Gonna have it made in China and have it sold, distributed in the U.S.
I just think you need a taped up ice pack.
Shake it and when you break it.
Freeze it and bake it. Freeze it.
You know those ice packs, you break up the crystals, then all of a sudden it gets cold?
Yeah. Yeah, and then put that right up in there. Tape it, like these girls do with their
nipples?
What's that? It's not the tampon, it's the other thing. I don't know. Ladies, help the girl. My wife.
I'm sorry.
I'm missing everything. What are we talking
Okay, so there's not the tampon. What's that other thing you tape in your undies?
Oh my God, a pad?
Pad? There's a pad with wings. There's pads with wings. There's panty liners. There's light, medium, heavy, ultra heavy, anemic. What's the word? Hemorrhaging. There's all kinds of stuff.
Panty liners.
They even have like diapers. They even have diapers you can pull up. Those are my favorite. The big netted
Imagine bleeding out your asshole for 30 years.
Yeah. I'm thinking we're talking about freezing nuts. Freezing our balls because it can get really hot.
You brought up
in the summer.
tampons and pads, so now I've got to tell you. Just imagine bleeding out your asshole for a week, once a month, for 30 fucking years.
But what about?
And I'm not talking a little wipe like you wipe and there's
honey, I'm not talking about
bleeding.
that. I'm just saying, like, there's a difference between your vagina and your asshole.
Well, you don't have a vagina, so I'm using your asshole.
What about a ditty party? Oh, you mean for me?
Yes, for you.
Oh, okay. I had hemorrhoids, so I can't really say shit.
We get hemorrhoids.
So I had
We push out that back.
You know, I'd pop a cork and I'd be like, oh, it's that time of the month.
Did you happen to see your children?
Yeah, listen, I don't even
hemorrhoid
talk because, no, I'm going to tell you right now, the thing that hurts my testicles when I talk about that is my wife's, and God bless her, I love her to death, that episiotomy.
Oh, the ripping from the pussy to the vagina. Footprints. This is the stuff of people.
Boy, oh boy, ow, and that's why I had one child 21 years ago.
I've seen it, and I gotta tell you, it'll never.
Well, here's the thing, right? When I was giving birth, when I was giving birth, they stopped believing in the episiotomy or whatever, right? Well, it's like extremely necessary because my child was ginormous and he was stuck for an hour and a half in that ring of fire. So anyway, as soon as she did the thing, he came flying out and she literally, touched him. I'm like, you could have done it like an hour ago. Like, I knew it was coming, like, whatever. But anyway.
First one.
Only in first.
The episiotomy, 13 and a half.
Oh my God. No. I'm so sorry.
She did the episiotomy.
It's not fair. I don't know why Eve ate that fucking apple.
It was done.
But when I got my uterus out, I said, there, devil, you're paid. I am requesting an exemption from LinkedIn. My company is asking me to sign up for LinkedIn. How can I request an exemption? Do I have to put personal beliefs, religious beliefs? Like, what do I put?
They want you to have a link?
Yeah, they want me to have a
Reputational. Professional reputation. That's what you
literally, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, hey, I did see, I'm not signing up for this shit.
Jason, what word would you use?
What word?
Professional representation of character.
Oh, Lord, that's so complicated and sounds so perfect.
Well, that's lawyer talk telling them, like, look, I'm part of your organization, but I also probably signed certain agreements which would not allow me to publish my social media or practices on LinkedIn.
Good one. I like it. That's hot. Okay, if they push more, I'll use that verbiage. Right now, I'm saying, if this is a mandatory sign-up, I will need to request an exemption. That's I just don't.
No, you don't have to use. They have to pay you for that.
They do. All my contacts. They're wanting all of my people. Yeah, fuck them.
No, you don't have to.
Nope.
Are you?
No.
You sign a no compete clause, right?
Sure, all that.
then there's
just
no
don't
reason
want
to have
my
any access
personal
to your
shit
social
out
media.
there.
Yeah, there's no reason for it.
Like, do you guys know what they're doing with that volunteer shit? Like, respectfully, the less I can be online.
Well, they just want to track your data. Is
Well,
really
they
what they
are.
want
They're
to
going
do.
to see all my movements. To the dispensary, to the mushroom farm, back to paying tax.
Well, Mexico's invading pretty soon. You won't have to worry about it. We don't track any of that shit.
I love it. I love Mexico. What can I say? I love Mexican people. I love the home.
You know what's interesting? I'm not going to turn to politics, but more people love to go to Mexico or enjoy Mexican food and music, to have a party and have fun. And why would the Orange Menace
We
want
just
to
don't
get
want
rid
your
of us
gang
when we're
members.
so much
We don't
fun?
want the gangs.
But you guys made up the gangs. You
No,
did it
we
better
didn't.
than we did.
Oh my God.
You should go to his house.
Jason, you're right, but respectfully, now you have the tool.
Now you got to stop selling us your guns. I mean, Smith & Wesson and Remington happen to be a big supplier to our guns. I'm just
Smith
saying.
and Wesson's on the way out, though. There's different brands now, guys. Even in Remington isn't as cool.
Smith and Jones.
And they've kind of been sold out. Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Printing is in Smith & Wesson.
Hills. I like my SIG.
But the
dude.
guard-
I like my SIG P360.
Who made up the 3D printers? I'm sorry, we're Mexican, but we're not that smart.
Oh my God, I'm dead.
Wow. I need to shop for some.
You fucking just...
He did, and I
fucking
I
did.
laughed and felt horrible, but
It's because the Mexicans laughing with.
should I say request a personal exemption or just an exemption?
Exemption.
Okay.
You make it personal in your declaration. Like,
I don't want to do that. I just want to say no thank you.
yeah, no, you don't have to.
Force me to use social media. Are you out of
Your salary or your hourly is not enough to protect you from making other money in your social media. And if they find a problem with what you produce, side hustle, represent, that should not be an adverse possession.
Right, I understand that. Mm-hmm. And I don't even want to use it professionally. I just don't want to sign up.
Keep your crack cocaine to yourselves.
I'm gonna age quietly. Just keep me behind closed doors. Feed me every night.
She wants to live happily ever after.
Let me nice.
You ready?
Yeah, well, what's up?
Fuck everybody
We're
up.
doing.
Casey Jones, you better
Watch your feet.
Trouble ahead.
Trouble behind.
Even though that notion just crossed
my mind.
Even though
that notion just crossed my mind.
Oh, had to.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was a professional crew.
Good news, good news. All rockets that were sent from Iran were intercepted. Restaurant.
I felt like I was watching I felt like I was listening to Hunger Games last night because I was switching on X Spaces from like the very pro-Iran side and the very pro-Israel side. Like oh my God, back and forth all night.
Oh, it's night and day.
The lies from this side of
Night and
Iran
day.
are ridiculous. Like they're using propaganda. Like they have fake AI shit.
Can I
saying
just say one thing?
I'm
Can I
like,
just say one thing that they don't realize? Guess who's on there now?
well,
Hash and Crew.
yeah, to listen. Dr. Ronan Nashak from Clubhouse, very pro-Iran. So just watch your back.
Like, I'm just
What
saying,
a
like,
fucking creep she turned out
what was
to
it,
be.
right before the shit show, Hell's Love, they just said, hey, we're here, holla.
They're about to send another barrage of missiles. They're prepping.
Well, it's scary because this woman's in like mental health, right? And I watched her operate on Clubhouse for like 5 years as the grifter that she is. And then to hear her as one of the main voices in one of these like pro-terrorist rooms last night was frightening. Over on X Spaces. X Spaces. Dr. Rona Shock, some lady off of this app. She grifted off of here as a mental health counselor for like 5 years. And she's very much like not pure-hearted, and it's very frightening the people that are in power with this point of view. It's very scary. It was eye-opening. They're liars. Honorists and liars.
Shall we kick it?
What are we doing now?
Jeff is in the audience.
This is what's on X
Someone
now.
bring up Jeff.
Well, I love it. I think I invited him already. But I've been invited more than once. I'll put that shit up.
Okay.
Every breath, on X now, it's every breath you take.
Every breath you take, listen, you're really in the rooms listening though, because you can listen anonymously.
Every
Homicidal. I don't know why. I think
Every step you take out.
And Al, I have been since yesterday morning. And I'm
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff.
Lapid just made a statement.
Let's hear.
Lapid said, here. Well, there's like the biggest thing against Bibi, and my granddaughter's crib was hit by Iran. I'm behind Netanyahu's war with the Iran now more than ever. So Israel.
I just lost all respect for him.
Oh, well, that's kind of good that they're all inviting that.
Last week, Netanyahu was a warmonger. This week, my granddaughter's crib was damaged.
I'm behind them, so this is interesting. Oh, did you hear the good news, Jeff?
No.
There was a barrage of rockets. Every single one was taken down before they even entered Israeli airspace.
Yeah, that's, how many were there?
That I don't know, but they said that they took down every single one. I think that U.S., Britain, everybody's helping to take them out from all sides.
Yeah, I mean, that's been happening. So I'm a little confused why, I mean, granted, like, 95% are getting taken out, but it's still a little puzzling why so many are getting through.
Again, they need to be more consistent. The thing is, they're changing up the roster.
Getting first 1 in 100.
That's still too many for us, especially in the defense that we have.
Did you see the TV station getting hit? Oh, they're like.
Yeah, apparently it's Hollywood propaganda that's
Yeah,
taken
exactly.
back in.
They're so
They
fake.
report
Everything, I just don't even know what I'm looking at or who to believe. I mean, I know who to believe. Don't get me wrong. I know exactly.
Yeah.
And
But they're prepping for second round right now.
oh, yeah. That's what I'm.
So I have a question for the experts, which is for the children who are American citizens who are in Israel now, will the U.S. Navy send a ship to evacuate the American citizens that are children that want to leave?
I doubt they're going to be able to do that, right?
Because my understanding is the port of Eilat. The port of Eilat is very far from the fighting, so Eilat would be a good place to evacuate people out.
All the birth rate trips that they have, like there was a bunch of kids on birth rate there, and they moved them south of Israel right now. So Netanyahu made another statement. We are on our way to absolute victory.
it would seem logical to me that there should be some kind of an offer for all the Iranian government encourage them to get.
Government encourage them. Is nobody talking? What's going on?
No, I'm not talking. Sorry, I got on X. Sorry, I was going down a rabbit. Did we make Matt cry? Is he gonna be okay?
No, wait, did he
will be.
Did he get upset?
No, I don't think we were hard enough on him.
Oh.
You didn't teach him his lesson.
Yeah, y'all.
Mommy didn't spank him.
Try harder next time.
I want to be a real boy. Yeah.
For you. That's one guy I pray for.
Well, he hasn't gotten anyone knocked up yet, so maybe that's a blessing.
He's young, full of piss and linen. He'll figure
Kids
it out.
can really start a person. You know what I mean? Kids can really jumpstart. Just like.
That is true.
You know, it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, but some.
Well, you shouldn't.
I'm not a quick.
I'll say it, 'cause I don't care. What? Matt's gonna block me too?
Well, why would you block him?
Nobody
They block. They don't like my church.
Oh, there is one person here who doesn't like the truth, and then I just realized that, you know, he talks shit, he lies about his heritage and all that kind of shit in here. So I just don't give a fuck.
It's really tiring.
I'd rather not say names, but he's talked shit about Hills, and I just have to break it to you, buddy. I'm on the Hills gang.
Okay, I need to know who is talking shit about Hills. I will not with this put up.
No,
He's been throw punched in his rooms anyway. Don't worry about it. It's not Jason. It's been throw punched in the
Why don't you just?
Wow, I was getting nervous there. I was like, fuck, I need some ice.
I know you weren't. Shut the fuck up. I know you weren't.
And people from the room, unless it's like admin recording things, like that's garbage. But like in my opinion, it's so unfair to be blocked and not be able to join a room. Like at least we like talking for a minute. You know, I mean, it's like a human kindness. Like,
Figure it out. He pretends that he's Jewish.
He pretends he's Jewish. No, that's
not a long list.
He claims he's Jewish because his family was, his entire family excluding him are like Roman Catholic.
Okay, who the fuck is it?
It's not Scott.
No, it's not Scott. Scott is a power bottom.
I don't know. I think I mean, there's so many on the list. Like, where should I start? Like, David in this room got me on Tuesday, and I'm sorry.
Can I address that for a second?
Sure, but I wanted to say sorry for saying such mean words to you. It's been heavy on my heart.
Well, I was just as bad, but this might sound really stupid, but I take a supplement, like just a B. I'm looking at it right now. B and something else to keep me from doom scrolling all day, and it kind of evens me out, except 3 days ago I was cooking, right? And I was just baking, and I didn't realize like the stove was hot on top. So I've got my supplements in the kitchen, and I baked this little bottle, which is plastic, but they weren't cheap, so I thought, and inside they were kind of discolored. I am not making this up. So I took one that morning, and I actually felt pretty not happy and cranky, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together until I took, and all day I was off, and I'd had a great day the day before. I should have woke up happy. So I took one the next day after I was rude to you, and it was the same thing. So I cooked my supplements and turned them into anger pills. And I apologize. That is the
This
truth.
makes no sense coming from you. And so I'm really sorry that
I wanted to talk about this now that I figured it out.
Good.
So thank you.
Okay, good. All right, David. Then we're gonna start over, and I love you too. I just didn't get it, but now I get it. Okay.
But just like any family, y'all, we spend a lot of time together. We talk about
I cooked my supplements.
And I can imagine, actually, though, David, to your point, I can imagine heating anything. Like, changes the makeup, right? Like,
I know better. I mean, the pills are actually discolored, but I thought like an idiot, let's see what this tastes like. And they have really, there's some things that don't work, and there's some things that are too strong. These things like make me more even, and they've got B6 in them.
Yeah.
But it's the only thing I really like, and I need to throw them away. Or do new ones.
Good. What up? David. Okay. So we're all
David, you missed it. We were talking about, you missed it. Maybe you were in here, because I was on a roll talking about menopause again. But the ways in which it impacts you, but like being irritable is one of them. And there's biology behind it, and it's I could be aware of it, because I'm aware of it. I know, like when my hormones are low, I use a patch, and I was waiting for my new prescription, and my other one had worn out. That period of time, and I was on Clubhouse. It wasn't that long ago. I felt myself extra irritable. I mean, I could literally feel it, but it's very hard to control it, because it's just kind of almost consuming. But when you're aware of it, and yet you can't really, or if you look back later, you go, God, why did I do that? And you go, oh.
Well, on day 2, I figured it out, because I should not have been that cranky 2 days in a row. And I was taking melty pills, but
damn melty pills.
Well, I just don't like being mean to my friend, but it's like, why are you calling me?
I was triggered, and I had no impulse control. I was also driving, but no, it wasn't okay, and I apologize.
That was cooked.
Could be
Well, that burger was cooked. It's okay, David. We forget you.
Yo, man, that's like some cocaine shit. Yo, I was cooking up with B12 and shit. I want to shoot it up that day.
Very good.
Goddamn needles were working. I had to tap a little extra hard on my
Aging is not
I'm getting that out of you. I don't care what I have to do. I'm getting it out of you.
You know, Seth, pay attention. A woman who is promising to get it out of you.
He's like, bring it on, bitch. No, I'm kidding. Get it.
Yeah, here it is. Whoop, here it is.
Al, in a man's mind, we take you're kidding and being serious all in the same pot.
I know,
It's like, okay.
I know, because sometimes we say we're kidding and we're not.
Exactly. Women are crazy.
We get crazy.
We don't wait until they're finished. I mean, we don't do until they're finished. What did you really want? I don't know. Do you want anything to eat? No.
What's
Come
wrong?
on with
Nothing.
food. Can I have some of yours? No.
How about this one, Jason? What's wrong? Nothing. And then 10 minutes later.
Are you okay? No, I'm fine.
But can we talk about something? Wait, I thought you just said you were fine 10 minutes ago.
It's that word, fine. Who agrees fine is a cover word?
If a woman does say to you, it's fine, whatever. It's not fine.
Yeah. I go to New York. So when nowadays when she says nothing, it's fine. Everything I go bullshit. Bullshit.
That's why we have to pull that side eye. Like, okay.
No, just like one time she says nothing. I'm all right. Not one to blame.
And God forbid if you remind him, didn't I tell you about this? I tried to talk to you, but you said I wasn't listening, and whose fault?
No, now I can't, after this conversation, no, I can't say shit about that now. Because she's got the memo, so I can't be talking.
You know, but possibly that helps. I do think there's a lot of these things, like, we just don't talk about them, right? Like, real impacts on health, we joke about them, like menopause and like, oh my God, stuff. But there's like a biological reason, and not an excuse, because if you're aware, then you try to do better, right? Or find a reason to mitigate that. And I do think it is, you know, if you talk about it, and if you're dealing with a spouse who's going through it, I think men do have a tendency, because they're afraid of the reaction, to bring it up. But if you don't bring it up, everybody's suffering in silence. Everybody's aware, but everybody's suffering in silence. So maybe, you know, I don't know. I just encourage men and women to.
It's not only suffering in silence, it comes out another way.
Yeah. So David, we were in the room, and we were being funny, but we were talking about all the symptoms, and then Hills blurts out, homicidal, you know, and I'm like, but she's onto something, because there's sort of this ragey feeling you get. You're low on estrogen and progesterone, and those are hormones that modulate irritability and, you know, all those things. And when they're literally gone, your filter, your give a shit, it's gone. And so that's why women at a certain age do seem more abrasive and more gruff. And that thing that they had that made them less so is quite literally.
Isn't that the saddest thing? Like, I don't want to nurture anything anymore. I'm fucking dead. I'm dead inside, period. Like, what's my New Year's?
You know what's been helping my wife out deal with this? She's gardening.
Okay, Jason, I was just going to say that. I was just going to finish my thought by saying, what do I do now? Because I stopped gardening. No, but let me tell you what happened with the gardening, Jason.
Yeah, you missed
Remember all the bulbs I planted, Jason? And I'm not mad at you, Jason. Here's what happened. You did miss this.
I'm used to listening to this shit, okay? It's all right. I'm
so
broken.
I did turn to gardening. Right? Because I can, like, go out and, like, rub the flowers and speak to them and fertilize them and say, hello, can't wait for you to bloom. So I planted 20 lily bulbs. In fact, I did that live on Clubhouse, if you recall, a few weeks ago, right? Just right after the frost, thank you. Because that's my new thing, because I'm out to pasture now. I have no more kids to raise, no more uterus to birth more, so plants. Okay, so yesterday I'm showing my dad all my lilies that are fucking eaten by the fucking deer, Jason, as of yesterday fucking morning. So the motherfuckers only got one bloom, right?
Did you ever pass me the thing to plant plants that deer hate around your what you wanted?
Son of a bitch. I'm in the mountains. There are predators here. They eat people, pets, and plants, and all the food, and they get into the trash. So if there's anything they don't like, I'm open for suggestions.
Does that include Democrats too?
Yes, especially in downtown Asheville.
No, seriously. What about marigolds?
You get your husband to pee in the garden, that'll keep the deer away.
Thank you, David.
I actually have heard people say that.
I do pee in the garden.
Well, and they do have stuff. Go to, like, well, here our store would be Shields, but like talk to hunters.
Yes, and one said to hang Irish Spring soap in cheesecloth, just like hang it on the tree. Gets rained on, and supposedly that keeps them all away. So I'll work on that.
And white vinegar mixed with water.
Okay. I have plenty of that. And I just want to say that my come apart Jason from that gardening hobby after everything was murdered yesterday, I cried for about 2 hours straight in public, all over the place. It was like my body betrayed me. So, David, I understand.
I do.
It's still, if not everything is your fault.
Well, I feel like it is. And
I don't want to commit to violence on Monday, but I'm just going to say it. My autistic self is saying it's all your.
I know. I've been living with. I know. With my personality, everything's my fault. So let me drink the poison.
You have poison? I'll take some poison.
Fine.
Her name is Poison.
So that's my funny story. So now I need to look for a new hobby because I don't feel like putting that much money into bulbs.
Bowling.
Okay, that's fine.
Bowling. Oh
Yeah,
my
bowling.
God. I do love. Haven't been forever.
Well, as long as you're playing with balls and holes, I mean, I'm good with that.
That's right. Who doesn't like that? Matt, don't do it.
What am I doing?
I thought you were gonna say something.
We felt you winding up there, Matt.
The wind up.
No.
Oh, there's.
I think I lost a lot of respect for Jason today.
My God. No, don't stir up the
Get in
horns.
line. So I can't be violent today, Matt, but I mean, tomorrow I can help. But I mean, go right ahead. I mean, there's a long line of all haters, so
You came at me personally. And I don't respect that coward shit.
Oh my God.
You don't know anything about me.
You want to rest?
I wish you would. Hills, do you want to mud wrestle?
Yes, absolutely.
How about Jello? Jello's
Yes.
Let's
Well,
fucking go.
that would be great.
Wrestling footing.
We'll get a little.
Are we going to stream your mud wrestling? Because I would like 10% profits. I can help.
Well, if we can make a little money off that, that'd be. Old ladies mud wrestle.
I love it. The old lady is with me, no estrogen. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have to call my doctor. We have to find a doctor. I guess I'll start with a GP now that I'm on good insurance.
Why is Matt not speaking to us? Is that?
He's speaking to us. Stop. It's called.
I got the can't speak thing on the bottom right. It pisses me off.
Oh.
I don't know why.
I can't
yes.
stand that. They
Yeah,
haven't
that's so.
fixed these glitches for quite a while now. I feel like no one's working at Clubhouse.
Matt,
No
you
red bar. No, it's just.
Do you think of that song from No Doubt, Don't Speak?
Don't speak. I know what you're saying. So please stop explaining. Don't tell me cause it.
Hey, Hope. I know. I don't know if you can talk or not. I just was wondering if you were hearing anything from Tara.
Who was that? You're asking me a question now.
Oh, I was just asking if thing from Tara.
People are not happy, but I'd really rather not talk when there is an anon in the audience.
Yeah. No, I didn't see that. I just saw. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The nons in the audience. That one's been here all day with the sunglasses. I wonder who it is.
Put out like a loot.
Weirdo. Weird. But I mean, I listen anonymously on X Spaces because I'm going into very volatile, like, sides of actual terrorism. You know what I mean? So I'm going to listen anonymously, like, come on. I think somebody hacked my phone last night, too, because the whole thing crashed. Like, people oh my gosh, people, they can get your stuff, man.
Well, I don't understand being anonymous in here. We're talking about
No,
periods
this is like
of
friends
like why?
and social and co-working, and we've known each other for 5 years. Like, who is it that, could it be Jennifer Robbins? Could it be Joe Marr? Could it be the Kristen Lashleigh? Could it be Bronson? Yeah, could it be the people that are, I don't know. What do you
John
use?
Kitover.
Could it be Edmund from yesterday?
Could it be Doc? Could it be Beth? Could it be people that are
Probably the latter.
Could it be Colin Ryan? Let me keep naming.
Wait, what did you say? People could be getting your stuff, Hills?
Yeah, they're just like hacking your phone, right? Because all these apps have back doors to your phone, no matter how secure you think it is. So these hackers are brilliant. And we sign up with our phone number. So they get our phone number. Once they get our phone number, they get everything that's on this device. So when you're on X Spaces, it's very common for devices to crash out because there's hackers on there. And so far, nothing's like happened to my individual data or whatever, but I keep my stuff pretty locked up anyway. But yeah, it's a thing. Like your phone will completely crash. It's weird. I don't know. I'm not a tech bro, but these people can cause serious damage. So with the digital footprint, you know, the digital.
Well, that's one reason why I don't actually store, when it's a pain in the ass, because it would really be nice, but I don't store my credit cards or anything on my phone. Just don't.
This shooter situation in Minnesota is looking weirder and weirder every time. Like, you're telling me there was a shootout in this woman's home, her and her husband were killed, and the dude got away? What? This isn't.
And then it went to another house too? I don't remember the order.
Right. Yeah. And then what's the roommate situation? This Papa John's guy, like, reading his last text.
With kids and have a weirdo roommate. I heard that guy's a pedo.
Yeah, is this
Like,
a
I mean, has a
halfway
record.
house? Like, what are...
Has a record.
And then there's a picture of this guy, full on left wing with his wife, like a gun on his shirt saying resist. Like, he's just a total left wing nut job. Like, here it is. And Walt was
just, you know, here's the thing. We don't account for it because we look at everything nowadays from this political lens. This guy appears to be just a fucking weirdo. Like, probably mental health issues.
Registered as a Republican in 2022. The only thing he did with Waltz was be put on some business advisory group. It wasn't like a high-up position. Not that Waltz is a great guy, he's a freak of nature. But, you know, I don't know this guy is what persuasion he is, but he had, you know, a list of 70 people he was going to kill, a manifesto in his van. It was a fake police car.
But he also had No Kings flyers. It's like very bizarre, like...
He had a flyer from No Kings, yes.
And I also think, too, he had this very uber religious, which a lot of insane people do. He had this uber religious stuff going on, and then he also then was super anti-abortion, I can't remember all the things, but he has like some very passionate in a bizarre way. I think he just lost his cookies. I really do.
He did text a friend and say, you know, don't be surprised if you don't hear from me anymore. I don't know why people don't react to those texts. You know, they get them. There is, every time we do the autopsy on these things, they've done something on social media that was a sign that nobody reacted to. I'm not blaming those people, but I'm saying, if I got that text, I wouldn't just ignore it.
That isn't a text you ignore. I'm sorry, I agree.
Hindsight is 2020. It's like those
But don't be surprised if you never hear from me again is fucking something you don't ignore.
And also, it's interesting, he wasn't doing well in his security business, but he was armed to the teeth. And he was looking for another job, but at the same time drew out 4 months rent from his savings account and paid his landlord 4 months rent ahead of time. What are you going to do with that? That's not going to say you're going on a killing spree, but that was his other odd behavior right before he did this. But dressed in the police uniform, realistic police uniform and having
mask too?
Yeah, he was
What
totally
about the
wearing a
mask?
mask. Absolutely, it's freaky as hell. And then they pulled over his wife. Remember, they pulled over his wife, who has passports and
She had arms in the car also.
She had cash, passports, guns.
Right.
Yeah, weird.
And the only reason he exchanged gunfire with the second victim's house. The police were already proactively on their way to the senator's house, and they encountered him, and he eluded them. He went out to the backyard. They're following. Then he went back in the house, and they went back in the house. It's like the Keystone Cops. And then he took off, and they couldn't find him until yesterday.
I wonder, how did they know to go to the second house?
They felt like this was a political killing.
Yeah,
already.
There's more than just two senators. I mean, like, I'm wondering if they had found something or had some idea.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
The police I think they were nearby too. The two houses were not that far away.
Yeah.
And the police were in the neighborhood. They thought, let's see what's up.
I need to take a lunch break. I'm sitting for 30 minutes. What an ass. I'm such an overachiever. Menopause does this too. But here's the thing. It's just so, like, they're framing this guy. They have to be. Did you see the amount of bullet holes at the place? And the guy got away. How do you know these cops didn't shoot the wife and husband? And they're trying to frame this guy.
It was a little confusing. It was a little confusing that he was dressed as a cop too. I mean, he had realistic clothing on. He had tactical clothing on. He was driving a cop car that had not only the lights on top, but the hidden lights inside that was flashing outside.
Did you steal a cop car, David, or did you turn a car into a cop?
He had one turned into one from a security business.
Oh my God.
This was a Ford Explorer real cop car.
Oh my God. My God. So, well, that begs the question. What else did he do with this fucking car?
That's for sure. I mean, he could certainly pull somebody over with something that realistic.
Right.
Well, we got him. Hopefully we'll find out.
Yeah. It's insane.
God, I just got another protester video. I gotta stop. The way that they're being run up.
The whole thing, I can't. I've had to actually just look at that.
I'm looking for them, and
Well, the people who literally are going to get in front of a moving car, I feel like, okay, you are a Darwin Award winner, and I wouldn't care what political persuasion you are. Like, you were trying to get hers now.
Well, no, the ones that were jumping on that CHP car, I'm like, what the fuck were you thinking? You think he was going to stop? You're beating on his car. He's one cop. And there's about 9 of you, and a dumbass gets hit and run over. No, I don't feel sorry for you. You attacked his car. Yeah, you crossed the line. That's where I do support your opinion. Like, I'm not stopping. Like, when someone's like, hey, you're beating on their car, now you just created an apprehensional fear.
Good bad news. I don't know if I in the room. Apparently, in Tabriz, ISIL now is attacking the Iranians. I think they're trying to take over ISIS.
When ISIS is the good guy, you know.
That's some shit right there. They're now in
they're deploying attacks across large areas.
President or whatever he is of Syria is basically like, yeah, we're going to just keep our airspace open to intercept anything that comes from Iran. He's given up. Just Israel, do whatever the hell you want.
How many fighters can ISIS deploy?
That I have no idea.
Well, that's the thing. When you destroy a regime, who's coming to replace?
So somebody's reporting IDF has warned Syria and Taliban that any interference with current war with Iran will cost them their life. The IDF reports.
Is it realistic? Hold on. Is it realistic to send weapons to the Iranian Kurds so that the Kurdish part of Iran can secede to them?
Most of them don't want to.
I mean, I think a lot of them are afraid of what would happen if they piss off Iran.
No, most of them, like most of the Kurds in Iran, see themselves as Iranian.
Exactly, Jeff.
I mean, there's a secession movement, but you also got to remember the Kurds are like they're a much smaller percentage of Iran. Like we're used to them being a big minority in places like Turkey and Syria and Iraq. I think that Kurds are only like 4% of Iran. It's not a big number or area, and they're fairly well integrated. I mean, they've been oppressed.
From my understanding, and again, I'm not as smart as anyone else, but my understanding is there are some minorities in Iran that feel that Iran is dominated by Persians, and they feel that they would do better off in a country that had no Persians. I've heard mentioned, for example, the Balakistani people and some others. So I'm not advocating that the U.S. should arm all these minorities with a grievance and start a civil war. I'm not advocating. I'm just asking, is it a possibility?
No, the Kurds in Iran do not want from Iran. They feel themselves as Iranians.
Yeah, I mean, each ethnic group has their secessionists, but in my discussions, there aren't a ton of Kurdish secessionists. Now, they are very much oppressed by the current Persian regime. That's a true statement. But the theoretical regime that comes next isn't they won't necessarily expect to continue that. Now, the Balochis, they're, I think, the biggest minority in Iran. You wouldn't want to arm them because the Balochi people are actually split between northeastern Iran and Pakistan. They're about, I think, a third or half of Pakistan's population. So, to the extent you arm the Balochis, you are destabilizing a nuclear power. So that's a really terrible idea.
Speaking of destabilizing nuclear powers, did you hear that Pakistan said that they were going to come in on the side of Iran, and then India said, "You do that, we're going to come in on the side of Israel"?
Yeah, the only group you can arm without creating a very big potential for a widening conflict would be the Azeris, because they, in theory, could secede and just become part of Azerbaijan, but that's a very uncomplicated geopolitical situation. You know, it is a zero-sum game. Whatever Iran would lose would go to Azerbaijan, and it wouldn't particularly affect any other countries, unlike the Kurds and unlike the Balochi. Would you agree with that, Hope?
Sorry, I missed that. I was on a call.
That's okay. That's better. You would agree with it. There's also another ethnic group that I don't think exists anywhere else, but I don't know anything about them. But they're a relatively big group too. I only recently heard of them, like the Kurds or something like that. They're actually right next to the Kurds. They have some funny name, Taz, Kurds, something else.
They might just be a spelling mistake.
No, Lars, that's what they are, Lars. Hold on, Lord, before you speak, hold on 1 second. No, Lars.
F-A-R.
Sorry, before the Lord spoke, I had to kick him out.
Those are the Fars. The Persians are known as Fars.
Yes, the Persians are, and the Fars are the same.
I don't know, Fars, Lars, Bars, Tars, Fars.
Forest.
Yeah, like
Farsi.
Exactly.
Well, I'm going to take an hour to read some of the documents and then come back into the room.
Sounds good.
So I was reading that Israel had the opportunity to kill the Ayatollah, but the U.S. vetoed that. And Bibi said today, we could still kill him though.
And last night it was reported that he was, right? But not, we haven't,
Yes.
isn't that right? And there's some, yeah, and there's some serious, we haven't heard confirmation yet, so I don't know, the whisper, not to get like hopes up, but whisperings are, I don't know if it's big.
With the last barrage of missiles
Well,
they thought they
Trump is also at the G7 right now. So I doubt anything big will get in.
You mean that AI wasn't real, where the Ayatollah for some
Right.
reason was speaking in an idiot accent? Get to my generals. What do you mean they're all dead? Okay, fire the missiles. We don't have the missiles anymore? Oh, fuck.
And did you see the fighter plane that's AI generated with the tail backward on top of the burner? It's all wrong. Like, it's so, like, oh my good.
Well, the F-35 is like gigantic.
Yes, yes.
It's such bad AI.
So dumb, yeah.
I think we killed other AI people.
Honestly. Oh, yes, we did last night, actually. And last night, someone from the other side finally, after 3 days of running this X Spaces, was like, you guys, I feel like we might really be seeing the defeat of Iran. You know, she was just really being honest about that. And I was like, whoa, after 3 days of going for the others, it's heavy. It's like Hunger Games live. I'm not kidding. And they're counting missiles, they're counting explosions, they're counting the internet.
I find that also weird. I mean, like, people are like trying to watch on it, like the Gulf War, you know, in action and watching explosions. And I'm like, and I said it out of respect, but could that be doing more damage than any good, no matter whose side it is? Because to me, I think it could, and it could lead to false narratives.
Yeah,
and that's the hard part.
Humans too have always been so curious. We've always had, you know, town square executions. Like, this is just part of the human condition.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, we're
yeah,
like
and
that.
I think, well, hold on, because I'm a believer here. Hold on. So I also feel like I've been absolutely given discernment and truth and the ability to see that given, it's divinely given to me, right? And I feel like a lot of us, though, on a side, I even hate to say aside, but aside, see it that way and can see through the bullshit because there's a greater purpose here. I may be alone in that, and that's okay, but I know that that's truly how I'm standing, like, kind of with indifference, looking at this stuff and accepting that humanity doesn't.
So I'm kind of fact checking what Rafi said about ISIS and Tabriz. It appears to me that whoever you're reading is conflating. There's a lot of reports that students at, I think, 2 different universities, there's a medical college and another college in Tabriz, are chanting that the IRGC is their ISIS. So they're like, in terms of like they're loudly saying they're against the government and comparing them to ISIS. But Israel did just take out the IRGC headquarters in Tabriz. They also took out, I believe, Air Force Station there, Army base, and a power station, all in Tabriz. Rafi, I don't even know if you're listening.
Well, you forgot to say yeah. Tabriz?
Like Tabriz?
Like Tabriz?
Tabriz.
like Febreze. Like we were into Febreze to vacation last weekend, and it was like.
Apparently they hit Shiraz yesterday. Like this is just it's dominoes right now.
Was it a? You said
People are they called to like? Are they called?
Ironically, they probably don't have actual wine there.
I think they're called Tabrizis.
Well, that's even better because like breezy was like a name for like a slut. So
I was thinking easy to breezy, beautiful cover girl.
Bingo.
Covered up girl. In a burqa, you know, because it's Iran.
They don't wear burqas in Iran.
Oh, well, ruin the joke, Hope. I guess they're now clearing out District 3, which is interesting because they've already taken out the radio station. Or the
District?
It's like 100
What do you mean district?
or area. I don't remember what word they use. Area. The Tehran is divided into neighborhoods. They apparently just civilians and just. That is the wild thing. They're still doing these things to ensure low civilian numbers, like warning before raids.
Surgical. They got like this guy's bedroom.
Did you hear about the Imam Tajib? Yes, no, they eliminated Imam Tajik.
The who?
Imam Tajik.
Who is Imam
Spokesperson for Operations Promised of Truth 3. That's what his part was. He's been eliminated. I can post a picture of him.
Well, the guy who was planning Operation whatever Promise 3 was killed on the first day.
It's spokesperson for Operation Promise of Truth 3, Imam Tajik, eliminated. That's what it says.
Oh, spokesperson.
Yes.
Apparently there must be two, because the one I'm finding is an artist in Glasgow, Scotland.
Is the G7 getting out today? Are they like dealing with this shit today, or was it yesterday?
I think it's a multi-day conference.
So isn't BRICS also meeting this week?
I'm pretty sure it's just BRICS with no I. I is a little busy right now. Wasn't France supposed to recognize Palestine last week? Did that like not happen because of this whole thing?
Maybe. I mean, it would definitely be poor timing.
They backed down. France and UK backed down from pressure from the society. Hey, bitches.
Never read
And let me guess, Canada's still up for it.
Yeah, Canada's like, fuck y'all, Palestine.
Everyone's
Is
secretly
that
cheering
Arena?
for this.
Yeah, no. Yes.
Yes, I know.
I would have replied, except I was muted by the.
It's okay, huh?
I was oppressed.
You know,
By
they're
the
doing that
Clubhouse
to
regime.
Canadians lately. Yes.
It's the Clubhouse regime. So,
And these emojis suck, Rita. Like, Rena, like I can't even react to like the funny things you say anymore. It's awful. And then they'll say I'm like maxed out if I use like 3 in a row. Look, I'm already maxed out and I just only used 1. Yeah, they're silencing me.
Wait, there's limits to emoji now?
Yep.
So annoying.
So annoying.
Fuck that.
I'm gonna protest.
I've just been using the F word a lot today for no reason.
I just cried for no reason yesterday for hours.
That's called hormones.
Exactly. Thank you for verifying everything that I've been crying about. I have to find a doctor, so I'm thinking start with general practitioner, right? Then they'll refer me out to the...
I just...
And do you have an HMO or PPO?
I got a real good insurance plan now that I am...
Wow.
Baby. It's like $30 copays. I was on an HSA, and really, they just... It's... I'm not
So go to
sick.
a specialist immediately.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do.
Unless you don't know where to go. Then
I don't know where the fuck to go yet, because I just moved here and I need to research, but
Hills,
not today.
Well, I mean, if you don't know like what specific ailment, you know.
Well, just
she
a
knows
blood
the
sample
ailment. It's
first.
called being a woman.
Hormones,
And
yes,
the only way to
hormones.
fix it is to become a man.
It's too right. I want to transition.
Which you can do nowadays.
Especially in Asheville. I'll go downtown. They'll be like, welcome.
Get the PD Plus.
The PD Plus.
That's a South Park
I'll
term.
be like,
Yeah, I
hey,
mean, there's
my
there's no cure for being a woman, Hill, so you may just have to live.
I will.
Yeah, like once,
every
once a month,
year-
I become a big ball of tears for no reason.
Gosh, this was bad.
My dog will poop.
Yeah, this was because deer ate my lilies. I cried for 2 hours because they were almost blooming, all 20 of them.
I
By
cry
the
when
way,
someone
this-
mentions Whitney Houston.
This once a month thing for Rita is not because of menstrual cycle, it's because she's a werewolf. Every full moon.
I'm a menstruating werewolf, Matt.
You're a lunatic.
I'm actually not. I'm not on. I mean, can anyone else say that?
Lunatic
Yes,
refers
Hillary
to someone
can
who
say
is
that.
affected by the moon.
Hills is
Lunatic.
not
I'm just
on
saying.
internet. Hills is not, which is amazing because, you know, big pharma is a thing, man. They want to put a lot of women on.
That's true, yeah.
What I did is I took a big dose of mushrooms, sat alone in my bathroom and figured shit out, and then quit on.
I just did 3 decades of therapy.
Well, I did that before I did that. Like, I did all the hard work before it.
But it's free here, so it's different.
I appreciate that so much for you, but I also have a gun. Sorry.
I'm saying that it's free, so it's like value. It wasn't helpful. Actually, I felt better not doing therapy.
It felt
That was the
worse
first time
doing
I-
therapy, Rena.
Yeah,
Like,
I felt better not doing therapy.
Correct. I've not been in 2 years because, like, moving states, my therapist didn't go with me. And I just didn't have the time to find another. And then I started realizing, like, I'm using everything she's actually taught me for 4 years. I'm okay. Like, I think I'm going to be okay.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? I think. And when I'm
Range
not,
time is
I'm
good
like,
therapy.
right. I'm a big
What?
girl, and I know. Yeah, range time. It's true, Matt. Range time is good therapy. He's right. So.
You know what helps?
Go to the
Like,
range,
not,
go to the
not talking about it. Just repress it down. Forget about it. Just
pretend
drink
it's-
and party.
yeah, just drink.
And
Just-
have lots of sex instead. That's more healthy. Just like group orgies instead of group.
I'm really glad you guys said all that, because I was gonna have therapy, but now I'm thinking that sounds
Group
more
orgies.
Yeah, group orgy.
This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is fighting. This is for fun.
Wow, I haven't heard that since third.
Is that when you watch Full Metal Jacket?
Probably. You know, my dad wasn't
that's not- that is not
he
a movie I
wasn't
watched
far
when I was
off
in
from
elementary
Vietnam
school.
itself. You know what I mean? That was kind of a movie that was on repeat in the house. You know what I mean? We played Vietnam.
It's a great movie, but a fucked up movie for a kid to watch.
No,
Yeah, it must have been. I think I was in high school, so I should say shit.
Yeah, I don't think I even saw that till college.
I think my father wanted to make sure we appreciated his service. Or, oh my God.
So I definitely went to a lot of rated R movies like that. I went to like the premiere of American Pie. I went to Species with my dad to the premiere. Yeah, there were some pretty messed up movies I went to go see with my parents.
You're cool.
Yeah, which is funny because like they wouldn't let me watch like Dirty Dancing or Grease 2
Well, that's because dancing was forbidden in your town.
or a Foreigner video.
Oh, no, I was thinking Footloose.
Correct, but I can
Grease
watch
2 is the sexy one, Hillary.
right?
A Footloose,
Well,
yeah, you
exactly. I want to. No, I couldn't watch Porky.
I don't think you're allowed.
Oh, mercifully, I'm
Thus
not.
says the shepherd. Thus says the flock. So
More good news came out.
Okay.
Iran accidentally hit a city outside of Tehran due to misfire.
What's the source of it?
News. The guys are writing what's happening. They have guys in the IDF, and this is what they're reporting.
Rafiki.
The same guys that brought to me eliminated spokesperson for operation. Apparently there was one misfire inside.
Okay.
I've run the calculations.
I think there will be no incoming missiles from Iran for Shabbat.
Your words in God's ears.
Nah, I do think they're gonna try to fire whatever they got left, which is not a lot.
Well, I think by Shabbat, I think by Shabbat there will be no launchers left.
There'll be no leadership left. I think the Ayatollah will be dead by Shabbat.
Well, all this is also. I actually hope they don't. Well, I think that kill belongs to the Iranian people. I'm fine if they kill everyone else, but I think the Ayatollah needs to.
Alone.
The Ayatollah needs to die alone and at the hands of his people.
That's a fair statement.
And his
That's a
son.
fair.
The Diatola, what?
And exactly.
No, I was backing you up.
I mean, it's amazing that, like, this is still the world we live in. You know what I mean? Where we're having this conversation.
Well, because we convinced ourselves for so many years it wasn't.
I know. Which
This
makes
illusion
me
of civilization. Like, it's not possible until everybody are the same rule book. And those rules are allowed even. Putting them on. I mean, those skewers could be half an inch wide.
I know, that's what they don't like
not
anymore.
Ayatollah.
So all in favor.
He said Vicar inside him.
In favor of hashtag Diet Cola.
I don't know what that means.
say that's brilliant, and I'm choking on my spaghetti right now. Say it themselves.
Choke on it. Choke on it, Hills.
I'm dying. I can't.
According to Dr. Malouf, who actually is somewhat liable at times, the Supreme Leader is reportedly traumatized and in a very difficult mental state. Quote, everyone who worked with him is dead, and he's having a hard time trusting anyone around him.
Wouldn't it be a surprise ending if it turned out Khamenei was actually a Mossad plant?
Wow, what a statement, man.
Well, they were saying like all but 3 of the leaders of the IRGC are dead, so like we're pretty sure we can limit it down to 3. Which one's the Mossad mole?
Actually, I'm
Maybe
surprised.
Ayatollah.
I'm surprised the anti-Semites haven't started that rumor yet. like that's actually the most brilliant anti-Semitic explanation for all this they can come up with at this point. That in fact the entirety of Khamenei's project was designed by the Zionists
From 1977 on.
Exactly. Israel's doing is destroying the evidence of their criminal activity. I mean, doesn't this sound like them though? Matt, doesn't this actually sound like them though?
Yeah, a little bit. Make them completely paranoid. Like they don't trust anyone anymore, and this is gonna be fun. They can just eat themselves alive.
I can't really say I'm sorry my friend's husband was murdered 9/11. He got a 2-week-old at home. You know what I mean?
I want to know where Bush Tom is hiding.